Greetings once more. Well, seems like our pirates have found themselves in quite a pickle. Well, intestines to be accurate. They found some kind of strange creature from the depths of the abyss, haunting the Forbidden Tower. A dark, black tower, with a creature beyond nightmares. What does this mean? Will they have to be dealing with it? Will they be having to deal with more? And are the curse of these creatures still about? As with all other curses and imps in this place. Well, they dive deeper into the domain of a gone dead queen. And with whatever strange things she left behind, including monstrosities. So sit down and enjoy hearing the tale of things that are better left. Only mentioned, not described. Wouldn't want you throwing up that ale you're drinking now. Greetings and salutations to all of you out there, and welcome. Buccaneers of Shackled Sea. It's time for some Pathfinder 1E and for some adventures. And if you missed the exciting and wonderful last week, there was some exploring of a tower, being horribly cursed. I'll just move us to the tower. No one is in the right position. It's even worse than last time.
Nice.
I just don't know if I should go about trying to fix it.
Professionalism.
I was hoping Erik would be here.
Ooh.
I'm the game master.
Wait, what spot am I in?
You're actually supposed to be.
You're the only correct one.
What? I'm ripped off.
I'm two people currently.
What? I'm mad. I can't believe I'm just
And
me.
Tantus is currently Yaalkol.
Well,
No,
that's that's an
over.
upgrade. Let's be fair.
I need to put you over here.
I can play a cool, which is hit things, right?
Wait,
It's
I'm not
easy.
Yaalkol.
Yaalkol is the easiest character in this game to play.
Yeah, I'll
Bro.
play.
He walks up to things and
He
presses attack.
He walks and slaps. That's it.
There
Yep.
we go.
slaps
That
and slaps and
works
slaps and
probably.
Now listen, if someone
That's
crits, if someone crits with Yaalkol while he's not here, it's gonna be sad.
Look, the
It'll be funny.
the two people that aren't on camera are the ones that are half of the thing, so it's okay.
mean-
Whatever.
That's fair, right?
I mean, I can get on camera, but I don't think the world's ready for my camera.
That's fine.
Man,
Oh,
I don't
no.
buy any
I don't
webcam.
require it.
I'm lazy.
Well, no, I never bought an external camera, so my built-in one's like super grainy because it's from
Oh
like
yeah,
3 years ago.
3 years
not
ago, it's not that bad
required.
actually.
it's pretty bad for camera tech.
I mean, mine's like almost 3 years old.
I mean, we can try it out really fast, see how bad it is.
Nah, it's fine. I don't have to actually adjust the screen.
Yeah, then
because
you Tantus will have to actually fix things.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah.
Chances have to do work. Okay.
But so, by the way, nice haircut.
Thanks.
Alright. Horrible, weird intestine monsters that, I can put the... Everybody can enjoy
Initiative.
seeing them on
I'm
screen
good.
as
I don't want to look at.
Do we
it.
have to?
Tantus.
Only half of Myste is actually.
Well, one of you hasn't seen it, so show to players.
Oh.
Wait,
Well, that's disgusting, dude. It's
Guys,
like
it's the
Cursed
forbidden
spaghetti.
ball.
Quip
It
out.
is.
Gross.
Tantus.
It's a spaghetti ball of intestines, and the ends of
Wait.
the intestines are mouths.
Is that the Scientology god?
Scientology doesn't have a god. You're thinking of a different one.
You're,
Okay,
you're
that's
thinking of
Rastafarian.
the
The giant
yeah,
spaghetti monster.
Pastafarian.
yeah, that's the Pastafarian.
Oh, my bad. They're all the same thing. Okay,
hey,
let's be real.
Mess, may his noodly appendages bless you in this day.
And there's also this all over the walls, too.
Oh yeah. I don't-
Oh,
I
yummy.
remember-
Oh,
Bad.
Tantus,
Yeah.
just so you know, Myste and Jacub are also only half in their squares.
That's yeah.
It's a... What?
Can't give
Not that it's a big deal, but
Whatever, it's... There you go, they're more in
I
squares.
mean,
And then,
as long as you're half in a square, you're in a square.
and then you have
no.
cool ones like-
I meant
On
on
camera.
screen.
Yeah, oh, that! Yeah, oh, I knew that. I talked about that. We were talking about that
Oh.
earlier.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I guess
they'll-
Yaalkol's
they'll be back
here.
Where I was.
I guess
Okay.
Yaalkol's behind me.
The would
Okay.
be here most likely, and then Jacub behind Myste.
Where'd Jacob
Okay.
go? Oh, there's
I'm
Jacob's
on
up at
B2.
B2 currently.
To the left.
Going.
You'd be on B3.
Oh yeah, right. You'd be like here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the staircase is over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm like,
Where this thing is was where the staircase was. It was hidden.
Cursed statue.
oh.
Yeah, it was a cursed statue that you had to figure out a way to move it to not be cursed.
Yep,
gosh.
and we're all protected from poison, just so Jacub knows.
I'm gonna
Okay.
open
I'm
up this
nauseous.
initiative tracker.
I cannot protect you
Um,
from that.
I'm gonna click on.
Why
one of these
not?
dudes.
Actually, wait. Let me check something.
Wait, so do we level? Do we get those spells or not until long rest?
You already got that when you leveled, so you should.
So you have your spells and spell
We
slots.
leveled after we learned what it was like to be cursed.
Sure.
Yeah. You
The
decided that exploring a tower while horrible spectral eels burrowed into your skin was a terrible
bad.
idea.
well,
Yeah,
a curse getting cursed kind of ends the dungeon crawl.
I love having a plus 16 to my initiative. I can
Yeah.
actually go, not last.
Oh, well, I mean,
I have a plus 15. It's not gonna help me much. I'm nauseous.
Well, you're not gonna go after
So
number
obvious.
14.
at least you won't get full attacked.
That's true.
Think of the wins. When do we take acid fog damage?
Wow.
When do you take acid smoke
Let
damage?
me find out.
There's a lot of 27 in this
so many
list.
people at 27.
Hell yeah.
I guess order of operations it would be Misty, me, then Jacub.
Yeah, my
like,
dex is only 2.
Mine's 6.
Mine's 5. So
So
Let's find out about
you can adjust.
acid fog. All right. Each round on your turn, starting when you cast a spell that deals. Okay, so it's on its initiative. Everybody in there would take damage.
Okay.
that's what I thought it would be, but
Yep.
figured I'd ask. Okay,
Mhm.
sounds good.
Just making
Fair.
sure. And it's also solid fog, meaning it's
Yes, we can't see.
It is also like difficult terrain. It counts as
Yeah.
too.
I think we're blinded, right?
If you are farther than 5 feet from something, you have 50% miss chance. If you are close up, it's reduced to a 20. If you are adjacent
Okay.
to something.
So everything is total concealment. Can we see past us though? So like, can I even target something?
No, you don't know about anything
Okay.
that's going on there. There's acid fog, and
Cool.
probably
Cheers.
you probably just oh, it's horrible. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this situation.
yeah.
Yeah, you
So.
see, I'm nauseous and I'm going nuts.
Hey, watch
Well,
the shoes! Watch
Misty-
the shoes!
You're first.
Man. Well, I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna. What I want to press? Yeah, I'm gonna press this cool channel vigor encased myself.
Okay.
And for some reason, okay, that's 8 rounds of that. So I gotta keep a note in my brain of 8 rounds of haste.
Mhm.
And I can't see shit down here, right?
I would say
I'm pretty far
currently, yes. With your
Yeah.
positioning, you are probably because the fog would have technically not originated in the middle of the room. It would have probably originated from here.
Yeah.
But even then, it can only billow so far along the wall. I'd say for you, you're outside of it. Your cool is technically in it.
Okay. So then I wouldn't have taken the original fog damage, so let me rectify that.
Yes.
Okay, I guess I've used my action.
But you can kind of barely see an outline of your cool kind of in this like green billowing mist, which just kind of like came out of nowhere and just emanated.
Makes sense. I'm gonna swift action judgment, I think.
Okay.
Maybe you're cool farted.
I haven't used these in so long.
You know, if you are cool farted this much gas, I'd be concerned.
I'm going to yell judgment, and then I'm simply gonna stay here and point the gun down the stairs. Not that I can do anything with it. But that's my turn.
Okay. Revia.
Alright, let's hope I have some luck. I'm gonna cast the spell magic on the acid fog.
Okay.
So let me ping it so I know what. I think it's a caster check, right?
Yes, you have to make a cast level check. The DC is 11 plus the
DC
caster level.
11 plus the enemy's caster level.
Okay, I know the DC then.
Okay. So it's.
There should be a
plus
caster level check button.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I rolled pretty terribly, so that
You rolled
fails.
pretty terribly, and it did indeed fail.
Well, that's pretty bad, guys.
Well, you're still in fog. Still there.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm like thinking to myself, wow, that didn't go as well as I wanted. I will, how much damage does acid fog do? Did it do last time?
It did damage last time, and I rolled.
Is it
Oh,
at
I
the
didn't
start
take
of your
that much.
turn?
It's
Yeah,
its
is that at
turn.
the start of your turn? Or okay, it has a turn.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
it has its turn, anything within the fog, it deals 2d6 to.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Whatever. I'll
And
take
it
that out.
doesn't care.
My saves
Yeah.
are so ridiculous.
I will cast. I will swift action. Iron Skin. With a fervor points. And then I will. Move forwards, I guess.
Okay,
You
so
said I'm at half speed?
you would be indeed at half speed.
That's fine. Sorry, I'm looking for my buff. Can I even walk? I can't really get past Chester, can I?
You could move past Chester, technically.
You
to
can move
space
through
here.
someone's square.
I guess.
It's
Am
a
I?
it's
Can I
a
make?
legal square, technically.
Yeah. Can I make a? I guess I will do an acrobatics check to avoid the AOP, or can I not because I'm moving through a square? Because I can't get stopped in the square, right? So I guess I
You-
can't do that.
Can technically do that, but doing an acrobatics through difficult terrain is a higher difficulty.
Yeah, but I can't be stopped at a square, I guess, right? Because that's not a legal square to stop in.
Yes, you would not be stopped in his square because you're still moving around it. And traditionally, you really only stopped if you move through an opponent's square.
Oh,
Welcome,
okay,
you
cool. Then
citizen
I'll
of the
try it
Empire.
anyways. Why not? I have nothing to lose, right?
Yeah.
But I'm at half speed and I only move 10. Oh, wait, I can't move there then, right? If I'm at 15, that means 7.5.
Yeah.
Yes, if you're at half speed, it would half it again.
I guess I can increase the D. I'm gonna fail it. Alright, I'll just provoke day up. I don't care. Whatever.
Okay.
Fair.
Let me click this button then, as it will do this.
I guess it has 20% mischance, unless it can see through the fog. I presume it can.
It has
that-
abilities.
Yeah, that misses me.
Okay.
Damn.
Probably has blind sense.
Yeah. Well,
Probably
that's my turn then.
Little bitch.
Oh, I'm gonna make a will save, right?
Yes, you can see it now. It's awful.
I'm praying to my god right now to let me pass the save.
Oh, thank you.
God.
I was about to take my headphones off.
You did indeed make the save.
I prayed the best Mara hard enough today, boys.
I was gonna take my headphones off just in case there was a scream.
You knew it was gonna happen, okay? I passed though.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay. That's my turn. I have
Okay.
my rapiers out.
Jacub, there's a Misty, like slightly down the stairs in front of you, and then a wall of green gas, which has engulfed everybody in front of. Misty.
I guess just as a note, I'll call it. There's a horrible aberration over here.
That's it.
Okay. So, I didn't change my spell list from last time, but I have
Nice.
Gust of Wind.
Uh-huh.
Well, I have Gust of Wind, and that says I can move.
Do you have gust of wind?
Can it move solid fog?
No, I
don't
never
know.
use my my character sheet because a lot of the spells aren't on there, so I just keep it on my computer, on my phone here. 'Cause Gust of Wind says here, it says allied creatures in this area. Nope. Okay, where is it?
Uh-huh.
And Force of Wind unless they succeed. That's it somewhere where I can like move. It would dissipate.
I'm reading it as well.
Here, I'm just gonna paste it in chat because it's in the.
Oh, the PFSRD or the SRD
Yeah.
for all 20. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, it says blow gases or vapors
shit.
to the edge of its range.
It does. I'm just
What level spell is it?
It's a level 2 spell.
Then I might actually help this.
Oh, so much text.
It is a bunch of text, and it just popped up there.
Oh, 50 miles per hour winds.
Christ.
Yeah, it's right at the bottom. It says right there. It can.
Just made permanent with a permanency spell. God damn it.
Yeah, well, you could permanency gust of wind on your sails.
Sounds true. That sounds horrible.
That sounds
You
horrifyingly
could
dangerous.
never stop.
You need to do it as like a use object, like an activatable.
Yeah, that last paragraph. It says it can, and like the before the gust of wind part, it says it can create a stinging spray of sand or dust, fan a large fire, overturn delicate awnings or hangings.
On
Anyways,
I think just the first part. It creates a. You can. So if you point the gust of wind down the staircase, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
It will push the fog theoretically away, and then I guess we can't go back up the staircase because we would fail to save against the wind. Well, most of us would fail to check.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I need to move.
Most people are noodle armed.
I can point it upwards, right? Like run up as much as I can.
No, because we're all down the stairs. You have to
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you. Right now, your gust of wind would not work from your angle. Because it is a straight line from you, and you are on curved stairs.
Would it not just funnel down, or?
It is a straight line. It
Okay.
does. Yeah. The magic of the spell means if it hits something physical, it just stops.
Yep.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
That's why I'm saying, like, positioning right
Damn.
now will mean the key. I will tell you, it will disperse it if you would hit it on any kind of direct, but because of the angle, you're not really hitting.
If you could stand in like this corner, it would be almost perfect.
Like,
if you guys, yeah, like right here or like in front of.
if
Yaalkol.
you are right here in front of Yaalkol in the cloud, you could cancel the cloud from there.
Can you even make it there though?
Right, so 5, 10.
It would be 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. It would be 30 feet of movement to move to this square here.
Including difficult terrain?
Including difficult terrain.
Okay, let's go. Huge.
All right.
So,
Okay. I knew
that would be
eventually.
enough, yes.
My
And then
ceiling
you can
piles.
you can do like corner, right? Corner
Yes.
to corner, perhaps.
Um,
So like boom, like that. Funnel that shit down.
It's the thing is, it can disperse the cloud, but you actually have to kind of hit the cloud to disperse it. So that's why, like, straight line right there, perfect. Okay.
Yeah. Good job. Good spell.
Gust of wind.
Whoa.
will-
I've had that since like session
What
1.
do-
Never mind you.
It's a good spell to have prep for a pirate game.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it just disperses it because it works as solid fog, and solid fog gets dispersed by a 50 mile per hour that lasts for one round will disperse a solid fog, and acid fog is the exact same. So,
Well, that's cool as heck.
Huge. Waste my turn to spelling, I guess.
12 rounds, so hopefully we can fight in that without dying.
Oh, hey, Jacub!
I
Jacob!
Yeah, you need a will save,
You're
buddy.
cool too, right?
You're cool. I will give might be around the corner enough to not see the horrible
Oh, my cute
monstrosity.
little tendril.
Make a will save.
I mean, might as well make it now, right?
Yeah.
18.
18. Well. You managed to hold back your nausea, just
okay.
barely.
I was scared, dude.
You don't vomit all over Chester.
Yeah.
would
Or
vomit
just
back
tile
at
there.
you.
Mm-hmm.
I provoked the AOP because I was avoiding the throw-up piles.
Oh, dude, is
I
that
cared
rough
more about my
terrain?
shoes than my life.
Grass is
Gross,
very
disgusting.
expensive.
Yeah,
Bro, I don't need it smelling anymore. It's okay.
It already smells
Alright,
terrible.
I gotta get it dry cleaned.
Chester!
I'm running away up the stairs.
Okay. It's gonna bite
wait.
you.
Wait, he has to make a DC 15 strength check, right? Because of gust of wind.
Oh god, there's a gust of wind.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Oh,
true.
Crap.
You also don't have to run.
You could
That's
stand
the only
there.
action you can take.
Well, that's the only thing I can do.
You can 5-foot step back with the strength check. I
I'm
think?
gonna say no because, like,
it's
honestly,
difficult
like,
terrain from the wind.
Yeah.
yeah, and
that's
also
fair.
like I'm actually gonna put like you guys are
Jacob's like there.
Jacob's like there.
Yeah.
The squares aren't like you're filling up the thing. You know?
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
One person per square.
Yeah.
Yeah,
per
makes
stairs.
sense.
The
reasonable.
map kind of junks you off to the side.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you,
Yeah,
Tentus.
yeah.
Very reasonable point.
Well, I'll try my strength.
Yes.
You could do it. I believe in you.
By the way, it's DC 8.
Yeah, no.
It's a DC 15, but yeah.
What is it?
Like,
I thought it was
Yeah,
No.
it's a set DC.
I turn and
Ah,
just
okay.
vomit into the wind.
And it gets all over me! You motherfucker!
You're trying to get away from it. You're like, oh god, because it's like hitting.
Chester,
it's
you're
hitting,
bigger, my.
It's hitting back
I don't
into
want
you
this
too, and then
feeling,
going
man.
farther.
gross.
Chester, you're paying for this
We've all
later.
been there.
It's all over myself too.
I
I just
Oh,
vomited
no.
in my own face.
don't think
You
your
don't
cool
have an
can get
ancient
down
dress?
there, so
I don't think you can fit, yeah. This is a...
yeah, you're kind of crowded there. All
Break
right,
the wall, yeah, cool.
He could.
all right.
Yeah,
Could you
that's
make a
the
jump
problem
check?
with the gust of wind there. I'm like, I can't run away now.
I'm just gonna move this one like right here because it's technically above the other one. It's gonna move.
It's a...
You'll notice there's a second one coming down from the ceiling at you. I have to check something.
Guys, there's two! There's two of them!
I have to check if you're immune
Oh,
to horrible appearance
Oh,
from.
I'm probably not. Am I? Well, no, for ghouls, you're immune to it forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm
for
saying for
24 hours.
24 hours
Yeah.
from Annie.
So I'm not sure about...
God, it's one of those things.
If
I
it's
have
a...
to look up.
If it's
Curtov.
based on their hideous presence, I should be immune for 24 hours. I'd imagine.
Well, I mean for each individually is what I mean. Like.
yeah, but they're all equally hideous, you know.
That's the question. Okay.
Look, I could beg, okay?
Well, at least I can't be doubly nauseated.
True. I could just make the check and don't worry about it if I pass. Oh, I guess it matters for other people. Did I pass on a 4?
Okay. You are okay for now.
Cool.
All right.
Make your attack against me.
So.
I think I was nauseous for 4 rounds.
4 rounds.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're
Yes.
3 more.
3 more
Yeah.
of pukey nastiness.
All right, make your attack against me, team. Just
Okay.
do your worst.
Well, the one that was in front of you,
Don't grab me, please.
I mean, it's gonna go for you, because you look like you're like just right
right.
up in front and doing stuff. Anyway, God, let me
My skin's made of iron.
just do this for a second because I keep forgetting they don't set these up in a way that's helpful.
Oh, did they not like power attack and stuff?
Oh no, I could apply that, but honestly, also like when it says it's like 4 attacks, they only put 1 in, so I can't hit the button. Anyway,
Yeah.
does it want to do anything fancy? Not today. It's just gonna go for smacking you a lot. It could be powerful in its attacks, but I think it just
Yeah,
wants
it
to.
could be.
I think it
mean-
wanna. Its intestine mouse will come over and try to bite you first.
Hate
You're like kidding me.
Does 29 hit you?
No.
Okay. Not good rolls there. And then it'll bite you. Wow. Jesus.
You rolled pretty low on those, I think, in
I
general.
did. I
But
did.
my AC is also really high.
Your
Yeah.
AC is pretty high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the other one will do this on you. And miss too. I
Well,
don't
thank you for going in front of me at least.
Yeah, my base AC is 28, so...
know. Okay. Misty.
What is it?
Listen, I'm an AC tank,
Barricade
okay?
full of people in front of me.
There are a bunch of people in front of you.
What the hell can I even do?
The green fog is gone at least.
That's nice.
You could push your way down if you want to join me.
Hi, I'm a range character.
Hey, I'm offering, okay? Do you have point? There's a point blank. There's a feat that lets you shoot a melee.
And yeah, I have it. but I'm also a ranged character, and there's many people walking away.
I mean, you can move past everything and take
Sure.
some attacks of opportunity.
Oh, what's this do?
True. You can just like. You have 60 feet of movement, so you can standard action move
So
into the room.
I don't want to be in that room. I don't want to
Yeah,
be in
well,
that room
listen.
alone.
I'll be there in like 3 seconds.
Sure, yeah.
I can throw up on you while you pass me.
Remember, once you go down, you can't come back up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I can, because I have a spell.
True.
Well, unless I get nauseous, then I'm just down there forever.
Oh yeah, because you're gonna have to roll the save.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think you could fail it.
It's the bed.
Don't look at them.
My DC is currently 16, so I don't know if I could fail. I don't know.
You
what
fail on a
DC is.
1, I think, only. It sounds like the DC's 18.
God, I take so many AOPs.
You take 2?
That's a lot of AOPs, man.
How much?
You felt almost as if these things have reflexes that are very combative.
Oh, okay.
You too,
Well,
but
We don't know that yet. It's gonna be like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Is what Tantus just said. Dude, what's your acrobatics?
No, it's, well, actually,
okay.
it's pretty good.
Technically
acrobat-
speaking, they can only occur the same type once, so...
Oh, true. So it'd only be 2.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's my thing. If I acrobatically avoid, how does that work? I've literally never done it on this character.
You would have to double move because
You would have to acrobatics through their space, though. They are kind of...
no, this
Oh, I guess you can
Hang
kind
on.
of go over here. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
100. You would have to double move though,
I can use my
because you
haste
move.
action to move.
You don't get a haste action like
Is that
that.
not a
in Path-
thing?
No, you just double your movement. You get an
Right.
extra attack and full attack.
yeah.
There's no easy way for me to get down there. Then there's no point.
I mean, again, your base speed would be doubled, so you'd have much higher base speed.
You'd be at 60, but even then, right? After,
Well, actually, yeah, I'm pretty fast. Yes.
but
Yeah.
but at this point, you would be at half speed because acrobating. Are there plus 20 to the DC roll or plus 10?
If you're acrobating, yes, you'd have to acrobat through 2 spaces, so that would be you take up 20 of your movement.
Well, I guess I don't until this staircase is cleared out. Good
Yeah.
luck, guys.
You're blocking the way.
I will. I don't know. Hold an action to shoot if I
Okay.
see something evil.
Okay, Revia, what do you want to do?
I will 5-foot step a little bit into the room to
Okay.
clear out some space.
Mm-hmm.
I will swift action cast Divine Power.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill some horrible creatures.
The one that's higher in the air, or the one that's lower, like at your level?
The one that's lower.
Okay.
I don't like him more.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I need to turn on my buff. Give me a second. Divine Power. So I have 3 attacks against him.
Yes.
Okay, these are 1, 2, 3.
First
30.
2 will miss. The last one would hit and
And
confirm.
crit.
Yes.
Cool. Does he take bleed damage?
Oh, yes, and it's terrible. Its blood is acid. Anyway, so let me deal some damage to this one, and then let's have acid damage be dealt to you guys, and I guess it'll keep happening because it's bleed damage.
Really? Wow! The first time I get to use it, it's just like, thank you.
I looked up its
Sal.
special ability, and
Thank you.
it's
You tried to
its
use your new
blood
speed.
is acid.
How dare you have a cool ability?
Man,
Guess what its blood is? Weird digestive fluids because it's intestines.
all right. But how am I supposed to guess that? Okay.
Is that why you were smiling so hard, Tantus, when he was talking about bleed damage?
No, I just smiled now. Bleed damage is cool.
It's so frustrating. Well, it takes 38 plus 9, which is a lot.
Yes. So let me roll some.
That's a lot of damage.
That's
Yep.
his health
Well,
now for that one.
I roll a D10 plus 18, so.
And both you and Chester will take 6 acid damage as it's like horrible bursts of like weird green
Sorry, Chester.
like ooze will come out of it as it kind of like screeches at your attack.
You have more HP than me. You're fine.
Nauseous, covered in acid, having the best time of your life.
You know, it's revenge for throwing up on me. Okay.
Jacub, what do you want to do?
Oh, yay. Well, seeing
Stop.
how
Go win.
I'm in people's ways, and I
The
don't
wind
want
does
to do
stop
that.
now. It only lasted a round.
Yeah.
Does it really only last
The
a
wind
round?
is gone.
Yes.
Okay.
Gust of wind
No.
is a single round.
Is it? I thought it was. Oh, it is 1 round. Huh.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Wait, so then are we like screwed
No,
now?
the fog gets dissipated by winds, so
Yeah.
we're safe.
Oh, that's neat. Okay. Okay, cool.
You basically dispelled it.
Okay. Well, I guess. Is there a way for me to get out of the way so people can like shoot stuff? Let's see.
Well, you can cast your spell there, and then walk back up the staircase.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can
you
walk
can.
through people.
Okay. I'm gonna cast slow on them then.
Nice.
So hopefully they don't do a lot of damage to you guys and walk away.
No, it's very good move.
Their DC is 13, so it's a 19.
Okay. Let me roll some
I think it's a
saves.
will save for slow.
It is a will save. Will negates. Yes.
Um.
So 1 fails.
Yeah, the one's snailed.
Oh, okay. Can I use a sorcery point to increase that DC by 2?
You would have had to done it
Oh,
beforehand.
before. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's fine. And then I'll excuse me and step back. Here you go.
to. Casually walk back up the staircase.
I'm adjust. Later, guys.
Chester, what do you want to do?
Hey,
5
for
foot
the
step back.
acid and everything else.
You're like, oh god!
Look,
Ah,
Chester's had a bad time.
burns!
Okay? He's gotten paralyzed by ghouls.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
There.
Okay. Taking a 5-foot
tried.
step away.
Yeah.
Okay. You're cool.
Hold Alt to be in the middle.
Blood,
That's what I'm trying
death,
to do.
and
There it goes.
vengeance.
Blood for the blood god.
No, I don't think Yaalkol would say that.
He'll move up to here. I don't know. It sounds like a cool thing to move up here.
That is a Yaalkol thing to get.
He can't get a full attack anyway, so.
Yeah. So
Hideo hammer time. And then
he'll get some bites towards him though.
He'll
check
he'll
his,
rage.
his AC. What
22
is
might miss him.
Yaalkol AC? One of those would hit. God. So he will take 10 damage, which is ever so threatening to Yaalkol.
He has DR.
He does have
He's a barbarian.
2
He's a 1, I think. Is it 2?
DR. And he will rage. I have to understand his sheet. Don't give me a minute.
Yeah,
Don't give you a minute? Okay.
Yeah, totally don't.
Yeah,
give me
Tantus,
bottom.
come on. Why don't you know all of your sheets by heart? Come on, man.
The first attack will hit. He'll probably target the same one. I don't know. That makes sense.
You're gonna be dead by the time I get down there.
Let me check. It's an
Only gets one attack.
Earthbreaker. It does bludgeoning.
I'll be dead by the
Strangely
time I'm
enough-
not nauseous.
Strangely enough, blood doesn't spray out when you don't stab into this thing.
Weird. What?
Alright, well,
All right. What's your bleed damage?
2d6.
All right. Hey, it will take this much damage. Both you and Yaalkol will take that much damage.
Right.
Does it really? If it takes bleed damage, it does the damage back?
It's the
The acid shooting out from it.
Yeah, I guess
it's kind of like it doesn't actually specify that bleed damage would cause this, but it's bleeding with the ability is this. So I'm like, it sounds like it's the exact same.
No, that's
thing.
fair.
Yeah,
No, it's fair.
yeah.
Arterial splurts.
Yeah. Because it's awful, and it's just, it's filled with digestive goodness. Anyway,
I'm gonna swift action protect myself. Acid.
I
well,
need to.
the one that's not slowed will go for Yaalkol, because Yaalkol is big and looks tasty.
He's a lot easier to hit than me.
Yeah, it was trying to bite you and having trouble, so it's just like, I'm gonna bite this one instead. What's Yaalkol's AC? Much less. Let's just click on some buttons and let's see here. Yaalkol will be hit once, because apparently I can't roll today. For 10 damage. Or 8 damage, actually, because of DR. And it just make him angrier. And then, you, Revia, do you have any resistances to fear?
No.
Make a will save.
I could certainly try. Let me just check. Nope. No bonus to fear.
Okay. Well, you will make a save by a lot.
Do I get shaken?
No, it's the fear spell, so it,
Cool. Oh, I think I do get shaken if it's a spell.
Oh, I didn't roll for Yaalkol about being nauseated.
Oh yeah, because he did just look at it and...
He was fine. Okay.
Yeah, I'm shaken for a round. What's a fear spell?
Okay. Misty.
Where would I have to move to be able to see this thing?
Chester Square would allow it, or this one here, you'd be adjacent to it.
Well, I don't want to be adjacent to it because I'm a ranged character, guys.
Look, they're slowly moving out of the way for you.
I mean, you could move down, at least take a 5-foot step towards me so you can get closer to me.
I will delay my turn until after Chester.
That's fine.
I will bump myself to 23.
Okay.
You will have to reevaluate the shit.
Yeah, I will, descending. There you go.
The rare time where me going first is bad.
Yeah. Revia.
Alright, I'm shaken for a round. I've applied it.
Okay.
I guess until the beginning of their turn or something.
Sure.
I don't know how that works. This poison damage is going to deal more damage than them to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or acid. So I'm going to swift action cast Resistance of Energy.
Okay.
Um,
All of a sudden, you feel as though it's horrible amounts of blood will no longer murder you.
Yeah.
Only slightly murder you.
Yeah.
Wait, do I have resistance? I do. I have communal. So, wasted the communal. That's fine. I can get back later.
I mean, you could probably give Yaalkol some bonuses. He's right there.
No, but I'm not going to use my action to cast it.
Oh, you have to use your action for the communal to work. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, because you're selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
casters.
I'm trying to kill it, okay? My bad.
Uh-huh. That's fine.
Selfish caster club over here.
Yeah, true. I am. I can absorb 12 points per level.
So you're doing protection, not resistance?
Oh, you're right. I read the wrong one. I have a bunch of on my spell list. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I think
so
by now
I
you have, like, either...
I DR 30.
Yeah, so you're fine. They're not going to
Yeah.
do you damage.
I'll just heal Yaalkol after this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm making sure I take down my abilities so
Yep.
I don't. Alright, and then I'm gonna attack the slow one first to kill it, presumably. Can I flank this? If I 5-foot step here, can I flank him? Or is he up?
Sure.
The bottom one. I assume I can't flank the high ground one.
Something.
Oh, well,
All right.
I'm about to activate the trap, I guess, guys. My bad.
Roll a D100.
Uh-oh.
Bro, it's a fucking wand,
Roll
rod
1
of wonder.
to 50 if you're and you'd be happy.
Well, okay.
Oh.
Well, you're not happy.
Not.
So
I thought you said 51 to 100.
No,
My brain.
he said
I
one
I
to
channeled the
50.
wrong energy. I read.
I'm gonna
I
move you
misheard.
here for a
misheard.
second. I'm gonna
What the
move
fuck?
this for a second. I'm going
Okay.
to
Do I
go
fall?
review. reveal area as the ceiling collapses, or the floor collapses under you, and you fall down here.
Oh god.
Well, that's pretty awful.
How far down was it?
I can find out, actually. Give me a
Do
second.
I get a reflex save?
It's just the part of the floor collapses there. You
No
can make an
reflex save?
acrobatics to reduce the damage from the fall.
Okay.
If the PDF would allow me to move.
Could I
between
argue?
pages.
I just need to touch a surface to stand on it with spider climb slippers. So am I able to maybe get a check here to not fall, and I can get my feet on the roof or something?
More of the roof would collapse. The roof is very unstable, except
Okay.
for an area you're not adjacent to, which I have marked on the map.
Okay.
There is an area that the roof is not unstable in this room.
Oh, is this collapsed roof?
Apparently collapsed now.
I didn't realize this was collapsed roof. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
none of you were really in the room long enough to be like, this room is unstable.
well, I was okay, that's fine. Well,
Boy,
I
am I
thought-
glad I didn't go down there now.
I mean,
Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out. Okay,
what's the DC?
you can make an acrobatics check. You're falling 20 feet. The acrobatics is like DC 20 to reduce it by 10 feet of damage.
Well, I fail.
So you'll take 2d6. 5 damage as you plummet. You'll be prone down there. You technically
yeah,
use the rest of your move to stand up.
Five.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'll reveal more of this room because you're in here now.
I mean, I can see it. I have a light source around me, so.
Yeah.
Ate shit.
Well.
Womp womp.
You can spider climb back up next.
You could.
Well,
gotta be
I
There's
still
a
have an
wall.
action.
Oh, yeah. You
Spider
can
climb's only 20 feet though, so.
you can move 20 feet back up.
Well, you can stand
Yeah.
up, was what I was saying. Because
Oh, yeah.
you can
Yeah, with
fall
my standard
prone.
action.
Yeah. You can
No,
stand
well-
as in place of your standard. Because you did fall and when you
Yeah,
take
no,
damage.
that's-
you fall.
It's fair. Yeah, I
anyway.
mean, that happens. I can't do anything about that.
You will not be affected by this, but Yaalkol has to make a save. Let's find out how well he does.
You're a nerd.
He doesn't roll a 1. As now there's some weird yellow stuff in the air and covering Yaalkol.
Oh god,
Oh.
the mold was...
We're protected from poison.
Oh yeah.
No, you're delayed from poison.
Yeah.
Listen, it's a later problem,
It's
not
just
a natural.
a later problem. Like you all of a sudden take like a bunch of ability damage. You're like, oh god.
This is how The Last of Us starts.
It's just
Man,
anyway,
that's just so that section of the map is so cruel. Holy shit.
These things aren't actually much of a pushover, so they add mold and collapsing floor to make them more difficult.
Well, I mean, that's my turn. I'm done, right?
Yeah. Jacub. There was a loud noise and probably like a ah.
There's a lot of cursing. In Elvish.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
So
Wait,
the elegant swears.
So are you like all the way down?
Yeah, I'm down on
Dude.
the floor below.
Oh, fudge. Well,
I mean, you assume that the stairs are right here because you saw the stairs
Yeah,
right here.
but that doesn't really help me if all that floor is fucking collapsed.
yeah.
Before you go, I can. Rubble from the collapsed ceiling fills the center of this room, which is shaped like 3/4 of a circle. The walls bear scorch marks. Plaster shows severe cracks. To the southeast, 2 eerie ivory statues stand on either side of a closed door, which you're pretty much next to. The statues are carved in the form of handsome men who have been bound, gagged, and blindfolded, both heads turned inward to face each other. The statues seem strangely moist, as if they have been pulled from the sea.
Ew. Dude. Why?
I'm just rolling in pain.
Oh my god. Misty, are you hasted?
I am hasted.
Oh my gosh.
I hasted myself.
Did you? Oh, damn. Sorry,
that's nothing
dude.
to worry about.
I'm sorry. I wasn't here. Okay.
Maybe.
I will, I guess. These things are there. I have I guess the wand
Fireball.
is scorching ray. I can't really do. No, I can't even hit you from there, can I?
Yeah, unfortunately you're technically up the stairs, so you'd really be like right here technically. So
Yeah, I
It's
don't wanna
fireball, y'all cool.
I mean, I
You'll
thought
destroy
about
the
it.
mold.
I'll be
No, but then
be
I'll just
honest. If you
collapse
light
ceiling.
if you light the mold on fire, it goes away.
Does
But
it?
the downside, yeah, yellow
you
mold is
made
burned
a
away by fire.
check. Yes, fire destroys yellow mold.
It only takes me like one person to suggest something stupid, and I do it.
The downside is the room will be on fire.
The mold will catch on fire and it will burn.
But do we?
So,
There's ventilation.
Is it
okay.
only in the areas where the mold is at?
I mean, like the room is filled with mold.
It'll spread.
Yeah, just it's fine. Fireball the room. It's
You
hilarious.
can throw
Honestly,
sunlight
yeah.
down there. That also destroys it.
Eric would agree to you fireballing him. That's all I gotta say.
He is
Looks like-
covered in horrible
Eric
spores.
Wood.
The fortunate thing for him is he can't really fail to save except on a 1 because his fortitude is ridiculous. But
Is there
I
a wall up against this railing here?
yes, effectively you're
You
like
stand here to fireball.
you can move here because Misty was waiting for Chester's move, so you
wait,
can be like here.
what's the DC on the mold?
It's 15.
My,
Oh.
my fort save.
But fort save DC
My
15.
fort save is 19 currently. I don't even have to make it.
It's
I
a
fail on 2s.
it's
So-
a
I fell on
CR6 hazard. It's just made to possibly be annoying.
I'm immune to mold.
But I will tell
If
you,
I-
it would be hilarious because it's con damage.
If
Yeah,
I
it
use
is.
my charm life, I'd have to roll a 3 or better.
Swashbuckler's tape suck.
Okay, so I don't even think I could do it without getting Chester, because
No, you can. You hit this corner and then
It would
you can
you could.
Hit,
Right here,
Unfortunately,
yes.
I think the only way you'd have to hit Chester and Yaalkol.
I don't want to hit Chester and Yaalkol.
Chester's having a bad enough day. Don't light him on fire.
Yeah, no, I don't think I
You
want
just
to.
made me throw
Wait,
up in my
okay,
own
alright, alright.
face.
What
You
if we
could
do the-
you
what if
could
we do the
ready
movie
for
thing?
when Chester moves out of the way.
No, I'm gonna fucking be
No,
there.
you delayed. He would ready, so we would go off
That's
before
true.
the delay.
Yeah, or you could do the cool thing in that movie where they like had the curving bullets. You just curve,
Good luck.
curve the fireball.
the
Good luck.
Fireball.
You have to fire that shit in a straight line.
Meta magic it, okay? Curved
You know what?
fireball.
Oh yeah, I guess I could. I mean, like, cause I can't see
can't.
to the bottom
You
of
do
these
it.
stairs, right? At all, because there's walls on both sides.
You could ready it and wait till I move, and then it'll go off.
Yeah.
Huh.
So just ready your fireball, and then you'll basically fireball.
You know
Right now.
Chester's been withdrawing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will do that. I will ready it
Okay.
until Chester moves.
Chester, move somewhere.
I am. I'm also rolling a die to see if which one I throw up on as I move
He's
past.
bravely withdrawing from battle.
This goddamn swashbuckler keeps failing everything, okay?
Oh, sorry, but I think I just threw.
Hey, look, it's Jacub, because Jacob's the first
on
one.
Jacob.
Jacob,
Yeah.
you're getting some, like, Chester's
He's
like,
like, oh.
"Ah, excuse me. You're like, oh,
Lucky
God.
Misty is far more vengeful than Jacob.
Although it was honestly, it was kind of repayment for making me throw up in my face.
Yeah, someone was there'd be a lot more very early morning drills if I got thrown up on.
Anyway,
All right, man.
roll a
I'll remember that
fireball.
next time you're like,
I'm just gonna hit this Yaalkol button.
Fireball.
So
Fireball.
10d6,
Don't maximize it, alright?
10d6.
Don't maximize it.
Yeah, don't.
ooh, empower it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Don't!
Don't kill you. He's
You only
died
use
enough.
DR5. Only DR5!
Oh, fuck.
God.
That's like average, kind of.
I rolled 2 1s. It's fine.
Hey, Yaalkol actually made it. Go
Oh,
on.
he just makes it.
Wow. So let me.
That's actually a
deal
pretty shitty
damage.
10d6.
It's not great,
Yeah,
though.
it's pretty bad.
Thanks.
That's average.
Who
Not
has
great.
taken damage? Let me see their reflex bonus. Let me hit these
Yeah,
buttons.
yeah.
Empowered it, man. Wow.
Well, I mean,
And
you know,
missed them.
um.
Well, the
so
mold gets hit.
they will take some damage technically still.
The mold
15.
can't dodge. so
15's
you know.
15.
It appears as though fire does less to them.
Oh, great.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, aren't they like Yugoloths or whatever. They're like
They're clip-offs.
abyssal-
They're evil. They're outsiders, and outsiders
They're like-
at least resist elements a lot.
The worst
Yeah.
one.
to DR5 or something.
Yeah.
Well, fine.
And
These
I'm
are obviously
talk-
immune to acid. They're filled with it.
Can we meet the good versions, the clip-ons?
No, they're the clip arts. Anyway, Misty.
I guess I move. I'll press this will save button.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like you can fail.
Roll a 1. Then you didn't. You're good.
It's very hard to fail.
Hey, at least
And
they don't
then
have
I
to vomit on
shoot
anyone
the one
anymore.
I can see.
Okay. Go ahead. Technically, you can see both of them. This one is just hovering above the other one.
Oh, I'll shoot the slowed one, I
Okay.
guess.
The one that looks more beat up. That's fine. Yeah.
30 feet, so let me put a sweet +1 here.
Mm-hmm.
Does it go to damage as well? I don't remember.
What?
I point blank. There we go.
Yeah.
Alright, blam.
Okay. You would get the 1 attack, right?
I'm hasted.
You.
I don't
Only
know
the
how
one
that. I
attack.
don't know how that works.
You have
It's
to
only
take.
a full attack.
You have to take a
Yeah.
full
Okay,
attack.
then I only get the first attack.
Yeah. So.
38 versus touch. You know, I'd be shocked.
Yes.
I'd be shocked. You know.
Anyway,
Not even I would dodge that.
I will have to take some damage here.
There's unfortunately a certain type of damage as well.
I'll roll this d6, and Yaalkol will take some more damage, because he, as he does.
Wasn't it 2d6 bleed?
Critical hit, it's 2d6.
Oh, the critical hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Or the bleed damage, which is technically bleeding.
And just I'm
My bad.
assuming.
Didn't know.
As a note, I don't think it matters for this, but my weapon is aligned to bypass their stuff. That's just how my.
Yeah, you got a aligned weapon.
I
It
have
doesn't.
currently aligned gun.
It doesn't matter the alignment, right? Just making sure.
It doesn't. It's aligned against.
Okay, good.
Creatures.
I'm just making sure, because you could always choose the wrong alignment otherwise.
You can.
We're probably DR good or DR lawful.
Anyway, Yaalkol. We'll do Yaalkol stuff.
Smashy.
Smashy. Yaalkol will just smashy the one in front of him. Honestly, I'm just going to click this button. I assume it's in here correctly. Alright. Those would be 2 hits. Dealing some damage.
Do you have rage applied?
I didn't hit the rage button.
Yeah, I think it increases the damage by a fair amount, which is why I asked.
Buffs, rage. It goes up by 3 on each. Okay. So it'd be an extra 6 damage that it would do. Gotcha. I have marked off the correct amount of damage that has been dealt to this thing by Yaalkol. There is an unfortunate part about Yaalkol. He doesn't cause it to bleed, but he also doesn't get through its damage reduction.
So the slowed one takes another 2d6
It
points of bleed.
does.
Good God. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you rolled it. So that's fine. 6 damage to it, and Yaalkol takes another 6 damage.
Look,
Yaalkol
Hey.
is nearly at half hit points.
fucking bleed, dude.
It's getting melted.
Just acid pouring on him all the time.
Man, this is like the worst time to have my cool new feet.
All right.
Yeah, it is.
I guess the one that's not have any bad effects is just gonna go all out. It hasn't hit Yaalkol either, so it's not
One of them
gonna
want to chase me down.
power attack. Nah, you were kind of annoying to fight.
You're too far away.
Uh-huh.
There's food in front of it.
I'm just crying.
I'm just gonna click this
Melted.
button, followed by this button.
Oh, at least it doesn't confirm.
Does not confirm, but will hit twice.
Rip Yaalkol.
That
So
could do a lot of damage.
6 and 8 is 14, minus 4 is 10, and the acid damages are 6, so 16 damage to Yaalkol. Yaalkol's still up, below 50% net health now. The other one will effectively... I will need another set of will saves from Yaalkol, Myste, and Jacub as it's going to focus its horrific appearance and aka use a standard action to try to make it make another
Let me
save.
check something real fast.
I did check, and yes, it's not immune to it then. But after you see it once, it has to take a standard action to use it again.
Okay,
Well, Jacob's feared.
Is this charm or compulsion?
Let me check. It's the nauseous ability.
Fear might be. That's probably not compulsion.
Yeah.
I thought this was fear. My bad.
Yeah, this is his clip-off nauseous ability. It's a gaze attack.
Yes. Okay. Will save, you said?
Yes.
31.
You are good. And let me click on a Yaalkol sheet and see if Yaalkol's fine. Yaalkol's good. So Jacub! Poor Jacub. You are now affected by the horrible nausea up with Chester, who's got one more round of it. You got 7 rounds of it, Jacub. Oof.
Well, might as well just take a step away from the computer for a little bit.
I think your room is now the vomitorium.
Anyway, Revia, you're downstairs.
Yeah. I'm downstairs. Can I get back up?
I mean, there's a nice staircase there.
Yeah.
Like, over here. So, sure.
I guess I...
1, 2, 3, 4... because, honestly, you can tell the ceiling in this area is probably unstable.
Can I just... Does this wall look stable? The staircase wall?
It would lead up to the unstable roof that you would want to try to climb in through.
Okay, well... So, never mind. I'm just gonna walk.
It looks like the spaces over here where Yaalkol and you were originally are very stable, while this, middle of the room is very terrible.
Yeah, I will... So... This is at 30, so I'm on this square, I think.
Yeah, right there. Yep.
I can see things. Do I have a spell I want to catch? That's a question.
This is also an important question. Did that count as a spell or spell-like ability?
Supernatural.
Okay.
Damn.
I remember to ask that for my spell drinker ability.
Yep. Both of their abilities are supernatural, I will let you know.
Sweet.
Spell-like ability would be fear if one of them wants to use fear again. I mean, the slowed one is probably just going to either make people nauseous or use slow abilities, because, can use less attacks.
I can't do protection for energy, that's touch, so I can't help them. All my spells are touch. I only touch people, apparently, so... Oh, I know what I'll do. So I'm gonna action dash.
Okay.
So this tile is safe.
So just kind of double move all the way up.
And I don't think any of these are safe.
Yes. It seems like... you have knowledge engineering.
No.
Okay. The area that collapsed with you looks pretty obvious. The rest of the room, you're unsure of. You don't really know about structural integrity enough. But it seems like where you're standing now, with the flaming mold, is fine. It's not flaming enough to do damage to you, but, they're...
Alright, give me... It's my ally's turn next.
It would be Jacob's turn next.
Sure.
Jacob's
I'm going to swift action, summon something. I'm going to just have to look through my list real quick. So you can let them go take turns while I'm looking.
Okay.
For a second.
Okay. Jacub, are you doing anything or just being nauseous for this turn?
I mean, he's done. He's out of the combat.
You move or you don't. That's kind of it.
That's a 6 there on the character sheet.
They don't have a cure for it. Yeah. So I think he took a step away, as recommended.
Alright. Chester. At the end of this turn, you'll feel like all of a sudden your stomach has calmed down.
Yeah, well, since I'm still just vomiting...
You're probably dry heaving by now, I've got to be honest.
Yeah, well, I don't think I know at the end of this turn that I'm going to be not vomiting or dry heaving.
Yeah.
So I will just stay where I am and dry heave some more.
And all of a sudden you're like, oh, guys, I think I'm okay. Myste.
Because I know what I'm doing next turn.
I will rapid shot.
All right.
We're
We're hasted 2, so that's like 4 attacks?
Does haste work with rapid shot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll have to make an additional attack for them. Cool. Okay, let me just
Chaotic outsiders or enemies.
it's at highest bonus, right? Rapid?
Yes.
Okay.
The rapid would be at highest bonus, but all the attacks would be -2. Same.
Yeah, I'm gonna click this and then go through and make sure the bonuses are correct.
Okay. Gonna be honest.
Attack 2 shouldn't be there. I don't know why that's. I think that's just there because I have BAB.
Okay.
Now I have to make one more.
Okay, but the attack 2 might be correct though because you have BAB.
Yeah, attack 2 is correct. So just use that for all of my attacks.
Yes, that should be fine because it's that should be all.
The hasted one just misses. I think
Uh,
maybe I don't fucking know. I don't know what this thing's touch AC is.
yeah, that will hit. All of those will hit touch AC.
You just hear 4 rapid fire musket shots.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay. I'm gonna roll. This will not affect Revia at all. Because Revia will be hit by 4 instances of acid. But I am deleting this one down here as it will be getting killed.
All right. Tanthus,
The bleedy one will be gone. Yes.
can you give me access to a NPC sheet for this creature?
Which creature?
That one.
Barani?
It's text in chat. Yeah. And that's
Give
what I'll
me a
summon.
moment and I can make you a Burlani sheet. That
Yeah.
should not be too difficult. I'll
What
put
the
it.
fuck is that?
It's an Azada.
I'll put it in the
okay.
summon section because we do have a summon section. Add character.
And I do get an attack with it, correct?
It would get its turn technically.
Yeah. Sorry. I didn't want to interrupt the flow of everything while I was searching for my summon.
Let me make sure I can create an NPC. Let me make. Hopefully, this is in the. It should be in the bestiary. In the.
Yeah, it is. It's that's why I asked for it specifically. It's in the bestiary.
Yeah, there we go, and then we'll just
That'd
edit
be
it.
easy enough.
And
And it has flash speed,
honestly,
so-
it can be. There you go. It's in everyone just because it's there and it's a summon.
Yeah. So I'll just drag it out. It has a fly speed, so it summon it hovering.
Okay. Does it resist acid? Because it would probably.
No, it will. It will take damage.
Okay.
But it'll get. It'll get attacks. So let me just roll its attacks, and then we can go back to the modern moment.
It'll probably attack upper one then because it's the new living undamaged one.
Yeah. It could lightning bolt. It could lightning bolt.
It can indeed lightning bolt.
Yeah, it has some fun spells. But no, it's gonna double scimitar. So here you go.
Let's see here. Well, it would hit with both, but not confirm.
Cool.
What is its damage reduction?
It has DR 10.
10 what?
Cold iron or evil.
Okay, it does not overcome the damage reduction of this one then.
Oh, okay, interesting. I don't know how that works, but I don't think I need. I don't think I need to know.
Sure, it gets weird.
There was a chance it could have overcome the damage reduction
Yeah.
because things with natural damage reduction overcome the kind of opposites and.
Yeah, there's a +1 weapon if that matters to that, but I don't think.
No, you need +5 to overcome alignment-based damage reduction.
Oh damn!
Sucks.
Sense.
That's why the judgment is really good.
Yeah.
I just have to ask. I hate to, but does it have to make a save?
Oh, it does.
Yes, it does.
Is it a petrification effect?
No, it's a gaze.
Is gaze its own type? interesting.
Yes. Things like Medusas have a gaze. It has less worse. It has a lesser gaze than a Medusa. Medusa, you'd have to make a check just by looking at it every turn. This, you got the one, and then it can take standard actions.
Why you put sunglasses on so you don't look.
Sorry, I'm looking for the will save button on this NPC sheet.
It's under hit points.
I found it.
Yeah.
It passes.
It passes. Great. So it would have taken the 11 more, which I'll mark off 11 more on Yaalkol.
Yeah, Yaalkol's fine.
Yaalkol's at 27 out of 120.
He's fine.
No, he's not.
Yaalkol has potions, you know. You could drink one.
It provokes.
I think we'll kill
combat.
this thing before it matters.
Anyway,
he takes 13 and 11.
Oh, Yaalkol has extra hit points technically, doesn't he? Because he raged.
Yeah, he is temp. Temp.
He gained
Not
an
that
extra 4 times 12, so...
A lot, but unreliable a lot.
Yeah, if he stops raging. But I have to mark that off, because it's...
Yep, it's 4 times 12, so
it's 24 more.
It's 4... It's... Well, he... 4 dudes con.
Yeah, because I think his rage is still at +4. It's plus... Because he's only a 6th level barbarian, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's not a level 12 barb.
All right, he's got more hit points then. He's at 51. You know, he's temporarily higher. You know, he'll last a little while longer, which means he can hit it with a stick. I mean, a hammer.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't get hurt when he hits it, so.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, Kurt confirms it's dead.
Crit does confirm
It's dead.
it is not dead.
What? After another... Oh, as the Arda.
Also, it has a crap ton of hit points. This one was basically undamaged, except by a fireball.
Well, and his auto attack.
Yes.
I might get to attack this thing once.
We might.
Let's see here. So that would hit. The rage is added in now. Okay, I have to remember that. So I will mark off hit points. That was a lot of its hit points, though. I will say that.
Well, I'll take 2d6 bleed.
This one wasn't the bleeding one.
Oh, true. It's over, boys. I stopped killing us.
I get that ability next level.
Yeah, well.
Be careful what you use it on.
Yeah, I guess so. Be careful, Chester. Learn my lessons.
Don't stab any aliens.
It stacks, though. Imagine we both attacked the creature and we just crit a bunch.
You just stabbed him in the kidney.
Well, at least you also did stab both of them with bleed damage.
Well, I fell to the floor before I could do that.
Because that would have been 46 coming out.
Alright, I guess I'll just probably maul Yaalkol. It's what it's been doing.
That's what Yaalkol deserves.
There's a juicy Azada, though.
Yeah, but it's no fun.
It's made of like wind or something.
It will crit confirm Yaalkol.
Nice.
So that'll be 1, 2, 3 hits.
Oh god.
The acid I don't think crits, which is good. So it'd be 30 minus 6, which is 24. Plus 3d4.
Still.
Plus 6, so that's another 30 damage. He's at 21.
Oh, thank God. All right, because if he fell unconscious, he would instantly die.
When I added the extra hit points in, he actually survived longer.
Yeah.
Let's not kill Eric's character while he's not here. Eric deserves to see his character die.
Yeah.
At least wait after break when he gets back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think his actually crit, so that's that. It's just another extra damage there. Revia. Yaalkol looks very melty.
Yeah, I think
Melting.
I can kill this thing before Eric dies from it.
Uh-huh.
Or you can heal him if you can.
The Azada will do that on its own.
Healings for
It has
Healings for cowards.
it has the summon I summoned specifically has cure serious ones.
That's good.
So it's better if I attack and let the summon heal. I'm no longer shaken, so I'm gonna attack and we'll probably kill it.
If not, I probably will.
Yeah, well, will the captain live that long is the question.
Well, I'm before the captain. And the monster.
So I stab twice.
All right.
Oh no.
I'm not bleeding it. I choose not to activate.
I mean, you will indeed hit a crit 3 times.
It's dead.
I mean, yes, it is dead, but I'm gonna roll.
Damn it.
I'm gonna roll
Damn
4d6
it! All I
damage.
got to do.
Wait, when does it die? Which attack kills it?
The second one would technically, I think, kill it. Let me just make sure. Yes, the second
All
one
I
would
got to
kill
do
it.
is vomit on everyone.
Don't have the 46.
46,
acid.
16 more damage. Your goal's at 5.
Alright. That's fine.
And your
All
Asana
I
takes
got
another,
to
I
do
mean,
was
16
Yeah,
damage.
it's alive.
It's alive and mostly melted.
On the Zada's turn,
Mm-hmm.
it will, on my command, cast Cure Serious Wounds on Erik.
I think that's probably good.
man.
I should mark off a bunch of
Yeah.
rounds of this rage, because he's been doing that a lot.
It's a... Oh god, what's Cure Serious Wounds?
I can look it up,
3d8
hold on.
plus its
3d8
caster level.
plus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't think his caster level is going to be higher than maximum.
A good one.
Hey, he ends his rage and has positive hit points now.
Thank God.
Well, that's exciting.
He's like,
Are we out of combat?
I would think
yes,
so.
and where are we? We're kind of at break time, so
Okay.
as you kind of end combat and Yaalkol kind of stabilizes, you can see the horrible wounds, and you're kind of in this crumbling room. All of you will hear in your heads this voice. Who are you?
I am Vomit Man.
On a goddamn sword. Fuck this.
Anyway, we'll take our break here, having voice in your head. Back in a little bit here. Boopity boop. In here, because we're on healing.
So I heal myself then. To be clear.
Alright, so you're healing yourself. We were looking up some stuff, so we're back now. So yes, we figured it out. Jacub, you can use your mystical secrets as your level, having taken Lore Master now, to bring upon the knowledge and all of a sudden be like, wait a second, I can use my magic to heal Yaalkol. And I'm just gonna, if you're gonna do that, I'm just gonna mark these hit points up to 120, because honestly, that'll just...
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
He is. All of a sudden, you're cool. Like the horrible amounts of acid and like weird sucker mark bites that were all over his body just disappear, because these things were just chewing on him, and the acid damage, which was just splashing on him constantly. It was pretty awful, probably.
Sounds pretty awful. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Actually, we should use the wand before potions.
If you wish to click some wand buttons, go ahead.
Yeah.
We were being talked to by a serious
Yeah, we got
being.
talked to in our head.
Yes. There was a voice that said, "Who are you?"
And that's the question.
Well, I mean, I'm Jacub.
We are great pilgrims of Norgorborg, knowing of this holy tower, or unholy tower, of our great god.
Alright, who are you? I suppose it's my first question.
Why have you invaded and killed?
They attacked us. We had no real choice.
They only meant to feed.
Well, if feeding upon our flesh was their objective, I think it's pretty obvious we were opposed to that.
You are strong.
Who are you? As was asked earlier?
Why are you really here?
There's
Why
a sword.
are any of us really here?
Shut up.
There's a sword.
Following a
heard.
legend.
We seek treasures.
My hunger is great, but your use is greater.
What do you hunger for?
Flesh. It screams in my head constantly.
What screams in your head?
Hunger.
Okay.
We got some dead thingies here.
Do you like acid intestines?
They are not what I seek.
What are you seeking?
They are of a kind that would not satisfy my hunger. Your kind would, after you have putresced for a while. As foul as it seems to once was, now the thought of the foul, rotting flesh fills my mind. And you have come here. You have claimed you are looking for a thing which curses me even now. Perhaps a deal.
We take the sword. We leave. You're good. We're good.
Almost.
Can't give you flesh.
No.
Gotta be real.
No. I need freedom. My form now is less mortal, but I was once like you. I should be given proper respect for that, yes? I was cursed.
What are you now?
How do I sense motive this guy? He sounds pretty evil.
I am the Shrouded Queen. This
Why don't
is
I-
my tower.
Okay, see, all I know is that good things aren't shrouded or dead.
Have I ever heard that term before?
The Shrouded
Yeah, have
Queen
I?
is the person that created this tower, who's supposed to be dead.
Okay.
According to this
Clearly not
creature,
human anymore.
they are no longer human. They've been trapped here, and basically something happened in... Rather than being killed, they were imprisoned and transformed.
In this voice, it's being said, not in our minds.
Yeah, telepathic. Telepathic in your mind.
Oh, okay. It's telepathic. That's. Does it hear me when I say words in my head or when I speak them out loud?
Technically both, as it's probing into you, kind of.
Okay. Well, my question is, I would test it, right? The next thing I would say in my head, like, who imprisoned you? I'll say in my head and see if it responds.
The traitor.
And then I'll say out loud. Oh, I can't not think the words I'm saying, can I?
Nope. That's not how speaking
Nope.
works.
Yeah, damn. Alright. So just no. Well, how deep is it probing our minds?
Oh my.
Probably lightly. So it's basically
Okay.
as you would kind of like, as it's communicating with you, if you would think things just like out loud, kind of like, then it can kind of pick up on it. But like, you know, if you're basically like trying to resist it, you don't have to do much to resist it.
Cool. Yeah, I'm thinking of 10 ways to hell, plotting ways to kill this thing because it sounds horrifying.
And the last thing I said was traitor imprisoned him here. Right.
Yes.
And who's this traitor?
Can I make a history check to know if, like, Queen was, like, evil?
Very specific.
Bro, it's evil, Jacob. I don't think you have to
We
roll.
already know it's evil.
Well,
It's a worshiper of Norgulberg. or whatever.
Flavor of evil.
Oh, what is it?
You know,
As a
there's
person,
3 of
I don't-
those.
I don't know what a
It-
Nurgle...
It's a follower of Norgulberg, which is like chaotic evil, right?
Well,
No. It's
Neutral evil?
technically not
Oh.
No,
Who's
it's
the one
other
that was...
one.
It was
Oh, which one?
Dagon.
Yeah, Dagon.
Dagon.
Oh, fuck. Okay, I
Yeah,
knew
which
that.
is
I knew
chaotic
that.
evil,
It's
right?
very
Yeah.
bad,
Chaotic
but
evil.
you could be
Yeah.
neutral evil in worship. So.
Yeah,
It-
Technically, it
but
could be
it's
chaotic
safe.
neutral,
Yep.
but honestly,
it
horrible
covers
transformations
evil.
don't usually result in anything good to
It
people.
usually results
No.
in chaotic evil.
Yeah.
yeah. So I don't think whatever this person is going to be anything. God.
No, it's a horrible idea to free this thing.
No, we definitely should not. Free this
Yeah,
thing.
this is You know, I don't usually have the moral conscience of dealing with problems right away, but this sounds like a problem we should deal with.
I feel, especially if we're gonna remove that sword. Yeah, I don't want it to come back and align with like Chelix or some craziness.
I probably
Well, it
wouldn't do that.
absolutely would not ally with Chelix. They
Chelix is
hate
lawful
each
evil.
other, yeah.
Oh. Well, I don't want it to kill us in the
well,
back afterwards.
How can we get to you? To free you.
You approach.
Are you by the door? Scorched?
Keep coming.
Is there other dangers in this tower?
Traps yet remain. I cannot remember them all.
That's very inconvenient.
It is the screaming in my mind.
Yeah, we'll help you with that soon enough, I think. Well, if we can remove the sword, I guess, from you.
I assume the sword like is its bane and it's really good against fighting it. So like, once we rush the sword and try to kill it, or it's like in the same spot as the sword.
We don't know. We're not
We have
there
to
yet.
find it.
Lose.
Well, I guess we should proceed.
You first.
I'll take point again, looking for
Are you,
traps.
Chester? I'll take fun. Okay.
So, anybody with rudimentary knowledge engineering can confirm that, hey, like half of this, like 2/3 of this room looks like it's about to collapse.
With a knowledge engineering of 17, can I pinpoint
Oh yeah,
safe
you,
places to walk?
just going down the stairs. There's an area of this room that still is stable, but honestly, you just go down.
Yeah, I just go
Oh,
downstairs.
some step in the room.
Yeah.
I think I already learned that one, Misty.
The
I
DC
fell.
was more than 10, but it was not that high.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not a class skill, okay?
you know.
Correct. How does it just have class skills, nerd?
Sorry, I'm a Warpriest. I literally have none.
Good.
Hey, actually, I'll give you that one of you can notice that there is a statue in here that was once covered in yellow mold and now the mold has been burned off. It's got a statue with 4 eyes that each of them seems to be a large emerald.
I'm not touching that.
Well, it's not.
I'm gonna make a perception check and see if there's any traps.
Sure.
Well, you can't. Remember, the floor is gonna break if you try to go over there.
I could probably pinpoint the safe floors.
There is probably there's the safe route.
Okay.
Honestly.
Look, I'm all for stealing emeralds and shit, but this fuck's trapped. Okay. Period.
Doesn't seem to be
Right.
trapped. Looks fine.
If Chester wants to do it, he can.
I'm not in the room, so I don't care.
It seems like it's not trapped.
Chester, it's trapped. I call out from under.
Everybody thinks it's trapped all the time. Everybody thinks
Yes.
everything's trapped.
Well, I mean, have you seen what happened on the last floor?
Every single other statue, Chester, has been trapped. And you haven't thought there was traps on any of them so far.
Have Jacub look at it.
Detect magic. Sorry.
Yeah, detect magic.
It's not magical. You don't detect any magic. Except for,
It might
again,
not be
the
trapped.
tower itself has
Yeah.
magic in it, but you don't detect anything
Okay.
else. Do either of
I'm
you,
gonna
do
touch-
Chester or Jacub, do you have appraise?
I do.
Why don't you
I
roll
do have
that?
praise.
The skill no one takes.
Yeah.
Okay, I like to know what treasure's worth. All
Uh-huh.
It's a
right.
good skill, but no one takes it.
Man,
It's not a class skill.
I could assist you.
I'm going to look up what appraise does now, because I said
It gives you
that.
One
the-
uses it.
Appraise gives you the value.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I see how
it gives
well you're
in
doing.
ranges, I think, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
The appraise has DCs.
Oh, you're gonna show me off there, huh, Chester? Jeez.
At least.
16? I rolled a 4. This is garbage. I hate this.
Doesn't have PCs.
If you fail to check by 5 or more, the price is wildly inaccurate.
PCs is
didn't-
generally 20.
This kind of
It's
thing
a
would
common
probably
item.
be 20. It's a common item. It's a gem.
Okay.
So
He's within 20% though.
You think it's like worth each of these emeralds is probably worth 800 gold pieces?
All right. Did someone say this out loud?
Yeah.
I mean, Jacub knows that. Jacub can say like what value of those gems in the eyes are worth.
Those gems are probably worth like 600 gold. Wait, 600?
800.
800.
800
Oh.
gold.
God, we have to take them.
Do you people have no self-control?
No, I don't. I'm a pirate.
That's the answer. No, I don't. I'm a pirate.
It's
I'm gonna
literally part of
reach-
our tenant.
I'm gonna reach out.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna touch one. Does anything happen?
No.
It seems safe.
Uh-huh.
Pull it out.
I'm gonna
Casper.
pull out a pry bar.
I'm watching.
Congratulations,
Like,
you will
I'm
get
keeping-
four emeralds that are in fact worth 1,000 piece,
Cast
but you don't
fingers.
know that
Cast
right now.
fingers. It's just cast fingers of death on you.
Don't
Bro,
go on.
Listen,
Don't go in the
The
bag.
other one was basically finger of death with a polymorph fail.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what the trap on this one was? It was covered in yellow mold until it was burned away.
Go away.
You're welcome. Look at that. I'm a trapsmith.
Yeah.
How are any of you still alive?
We're really good pirates.
Are you?
Here, add these to the
I haven't
bag.
died yet.
I worship that human god that got so drunk and was lucky he became a god.
Well, I mean, Caden Callan was very skilled, I heard.
Good for you.
I mean, I've been very lucky. I joined your team and became a pirate lord.
Hey, Chester, don't talk about your luck, okay? You've been paralyzed by a ghoul. You've been nauseated by these creatures. You have terrible streak of luck.
It's more or less what happened to me.
No, you were with us longer. You had to deal with the Cyclops problem.
I mean, that's
okay?
what happened
I
to me
wasn't there
pretty
for the
much.
Cyclops problem.
Oh, true. You didn't come with that. You know, you really lucked out on that one. Are these statues magical?
Which ones?
The two crying or wet boys.
Excuse me?
The wet boys. The statues are boys that are wet.
Good bandits.
Dude, come on, man. This is a PG game. All right.
I wasn't gonna say that.
You will detect no magic from them.
Okay.
So, for now, that
someone-
is what I would say. You detect no magic from them.
Chester,
Once we
look
get
at these
down
traps.
there, I'm gonna look at these traps.
I just assume everything's trapped in this tower, okay?
I will perceive to see if I see any
I'm
traps.
staying behind the party.
I will also stand behind the party.
Oh,
38.
hey! God, for once you actually made the
Oh,
check.
It is
Hey,
trapped.
hey, it is trapped with something.
I'm so
Like
shocked.
not it seems that like from your previous encounter with something that was horribly cursed, you've now learned slightly how to identify something that is horribly cursed. It is horribly cursed.
Okay.
I'm not
This
touching that.
this is horribly cursed.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm
I
not-
have a great idea, guys.
Let me read
What is
up
your-
on this
What
here.
is your great idea?
I try to dispel it.
Let me leave the floor first.
You have dispel curse.
That's not how that works.
You also notice the heads of the statues rotate.
Are they already facing each other, right?
Yes.
They're facing each other.
I wonder if dispelling it will do... Wait, they're not... Wait, how are they cursed but not magical? I'm confused.
Detect magic does detect curses.
Oh, true. I forgot about that.
Yes.
Alright.
Specifically because the magic on it is it curses people.
Yeah.
You did not detect it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, curses
alright.
would be literally.
Should I try dispelling it and see if that works?
Dispelling something
do
like
it.
this is a little bit more difficult, but possible.
I mean, why not try, right?
If you want
What's
to
your
try.
cast level? I can dispel it. I mean, if you
We have
cast
the same
level-
caster level.
Not gonna be on this floor as a note.
If you want to try first before I waste my pearl.
Yeah, I'm gonna move away.
Like,
I
go
did
back
my
upstairs.
job. I
None of you
detected
have
it.
none of you have disabled device, so I can't be like that's a
Oh,
thing to do.
It's magical anyway. We can't disable it.
Actually, Oh yeah.
None of us have as a class.
Because
Oh,
none of
no,
you
I
are
don't get the-
rogue.
No,
Yeah.
I don't get this.
Well, none of us have trap finding, which is on Slayer and shit too, right? But yeah.
I actually my Eye on Plunder feature gives me bonuses to detect traps and secret doors and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah. So Jacob, you gonna try to dispel it?
Sure, I'll try it. Fuck it. Let's see
I'm-
here.
We won't know if it worked.
I'm running
Get
away.
down in that room.
We won't know if it worked.
No, because we can't see it.
You don't actually know the DC you have to hit, too.
I think you know if you've dispelled something, though.
Wait, can
I
I
don't
have
think
the
you do.
spellcraft check to see like if this would be within the realm of my wizardly powers?
Maybe. You can identify things without touching them,
You can.
but does
I don't think
identify do
I
curses?
think it has a DC for it.
You can probably roll something because you know it's there, I'd say. You might be able to identify stuff on it. Because it's been identified that it exists and someone noticed it.
That's exciting.
I'm just trying to think how you get through this tower without having to activate curses.
There is and I believe there's an action you can take. There's a detect curse spell specifically.
What level is it?
I mean, like, honestly...
It's second level cleric.
Honestly, the one
Okay.
room that you kind of bull rushed through, there was some hints there that there was something weird going on in, like, the... you know.
but you still have to activate, or we didn't have to, but there's a highly likelihood chance of
I
activating
think
the curse.
there are a couple of other
There
ways.
is a highly active... For the one curse, there's a high chance of, and for this
Detect-
one, there's also... Like, there's two curses. There's just two.
Detect curse is a third-party spell.
Ah, true.
Yeah.
I know there is a way you can.
I think
Don't-
identify lets you do it. It's higher check.
There might be a higher DC.
Yeah, I
Because you
think it
can
is.
identify cursed items, too.
Yeah.
And you don't have to touch items to identify them.
Hold on. There's a spell. Let me see if there's a spellcraft.
I'm Googling. I'm on how to spellcraft. Someone says.
Spellcraft, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
You have to be able to identify curses, otherwise you're just fucked always, right?
On 5e you can't.
I mean, again, like, for these traps, they do have a perception DC, and there's the first one that Chester's
Yeah.
actually...
Yeah, I got a
Um,
plus 22 to my freaking
So,
perception.
all right, let's think. So there's
Let me
two
put it
heads.
this way. You had more than a 50% chance to hit all of these. That's the first one you've actually seen.
Yeah, I know.
All right, what else is in the room? So there's
Um,
two statues. Their heads can rotate. What else is in the room? It might be just an answer we can find.
the rubble
Hold
is
on,
that's on the floor. Let me see
In Discord
here.
chat.
Oh,
I'm checking.
It's under cursed items page.
Identified curse items.
So
I was
It
checking.
just has a DC higher.
Mhm.
it's a DC 10, a plus 10.
Oh, you can make a history or religion check actually on the statues.
I can help with
sure.
religion.
Yours is higher than mine, I think.
Mine's 17.
Yeah, so I'll assist you on religion, and Jacob can roll history.
Roll yours first.
I auto
You're
succeed.
going to assist
no,
with
let me
history.
find +2 in this.
I have a plus 9. So
33 for religion.
33 is well more than enough. So, you actually know who the statues are, which there's a story related to these statues.
Mhm.
They're statues of Moak and Seft, twin sons of the fabled Mad Mwangi priest king Arat Sheb, as described in the epic poem Tides of Ishar. In the legend, Arak Shen sacrifices two sons to Dagon by lashing them to a drowning pole at low tide. The following day, the priest king drank the seawater from the drowned son's lungs as part of an unholy ritual. After he received guidance from Dagon that allowed him not only to conquer the fabled crystal isles of Zacian off of Gurun's western coast, but also to whisk away to Dagon's abyssal realm of Ishtar, but also to whisk them away to Dagon's abyssal realm of Ishtar's offerings to the demon lord. That's a weird tale.
I
Okay.
repeat the tale verbatim.
okay, so they drowned them, and then he drank the water from their lungs.
Yes.
Is there? So they're wet, but are they? Is there anything?
The heads rotate.
I wonder if you could take the heads off, and then there's like something to drink from.
I mean, if you want to test that, go right ahead.
I'm the
I mean-
worst person to test any of these. Okay.
If they
No,
drown,
I'm the
would,
worst
like,
person
try
to
them?
test any of these.
No, what's your will save actually?
My will save normally is a 6. I can
Oh.
bump it to an 11.
It's barely better than mine. That's funny. Okay, maybe if we douse them in water, and then like
Re-drown them?
that's what I'm thinking. We drown them.
Aren't they already wet?
They're wet.
What if we?
Is the wetness like carved? Is it like droplets of water carved on them?
No, they just seem like they're moist.
I hate
Okay.
that. I hate that.
Oh wait, is the statue actually moist?
The statues seem strangely moist, as if they've just been pulled from the
Okay.
sea.
So they are.
Oh,
The
yeah.
statue itself is moist.
Yes.
So maybe maybe we should try.
Oh, this place had. I just missed that. This floor in here is difficult terrain from the rubble, so it would have been difficult. But never mind, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's on board right now.
Yeah, I missed that because again, they mentioned it here in this spot.
I could have still summoned my guy and been.
Yeah. It's fine. It didn't make a big difference.
I think I would have still made it better. Okay. And it said one guy drank from both of their lungs, or was there 2 people drinking? From
The priest king drank from both of their lungs in an unholy ritual. He was offered by guidance from Dagon, allowed him to conquer the fabled Crystal Isles, but then apparently send the Crystal Isles to Dagon's abyssal realm afterwards.
Lovely. Do we know in what way he drank from their lungs? Like, did he carve their lungs out, or did he do from their mouth?
It's an epic poem. It doesn't really say.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to think. Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'm gonna try it. All right. I'm gonna try to drink from the statues. I don't know.
How?
I'm just. Well, it's wet, so I'm gonna
Yes.
I guess go
What
to
are you gonna lick it?
to the mouth, and I'm gonna try to see if it water comes through or something. I don't know, dude. I'm trying. No one else has any ideas. Okay, so unless you guys have better ideas, please stop me.
You Frenched the statue.
I don't know
Hey,
what to say.
man.
I'm trying to think of ways to solve this puzzle, and you guys are like, "Hot, he's got stupid ideas."
I
Maybe
like this idea.
What
mean,
about
what-
trying to dry them?
Yeah.
No, I
we
like
could
this idea.
try
No,
it.
it's hilarious.
I think
I'm
maybe
going to
makes
tell
it
you,
more
Frenching the
wet,
statue doesn't do anything.
Alright, I
they're,
touched the
like,
statue first, and it doesn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Again-
stop before that. If it doesn't do anything, we're gonna touch it. I'm not cursing.
Yeah, you can touch it.
Let's
If
go-
you touch
go
it,
French.
it doesn't automatically curse you. Good news.
Maybe
well-
try to dry them? Maybe...
Well, that
Maybe
would be
freeze them.
No. So the thing is, my thought process is we're not supposed to be defying maybe the ritual here, right? We're supposed to be participating in some way. I feel like. Well, because there's a tower to Dagon, right? So,
would rather not.
Well, listen, leave it to the crazier people in this room.
I care about my immortal soul.
Best Fire's got my back. It's
Does
fine.
she?
Yeah, likely. She'll steal my soul from whoever takes it.
Well, go make out with it. Let me know how it works out. And
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move. How does the head rotate well?
Yes, the head will rotate. Each head seems to, if you test the one head, it will rotate, the one on the, if you're facing the door, the one on the right side of the door, head turns to its left. The one on the right side of the door, or the left side of the door, basically, they turn so that they don't face the wall ever. Okay. Does that make sense? They're facing each other, which are facing in front of the door.
They can turn within a hemisphere, basically.
Yes, it looks as though they very easily will turn towards the room, but you could also, it also seems to turn farther than that, if you want to turn it all the way, facing away from the door.
I guess, is there any feelings there? Clicks, or a bit of where it sets in better?
It stops when you have it facing away from the other one. If you try to turn it all the way, it stops, and there's resistance. It doesn't want to move anymore.
I point to tell someone to turn the other one to the opposites. Instead of facing each other, they're facing away from each other.
At Jacub.
He has
what's
a
up?
good will
What? What'd you say?
I think you were volunteered.
Turn the
Yeah.
statue head, please, Jacob.
Ooh, mage hand. Would that work? Could I use mage hand? Like it's I don't know.
Depends on
Uh,
how much the head weighs.
Well, it
Yeah.
depends how much force is required to move the
Yeah.
head, right?
How much force does a mage hand give?
5 pounds.
5 pounds. How much force can a mage hand force if a mage hand could force
I
force?
5 pounds
guess
exactly.
this'll do it. Sure, 5 pounds.
Finger of death from the statue. Right. to
So
you.
when they are facing away from each other, anything happen?
Nothing that you can notice.
Okay.
You make- were they already facing each other?
They originally
were
were facing
facing
each
each other,
other, which was
Okay.
facing in front of the door.
I'm gonna come back down. I'm going to take a 20 and see if I can get if I notice anything that's
I want to think on the story as well and
Specific.
see if I can pick anything out that would help.
does it look like there may be a hinge in the mouth or
Might be something nightmares.
So, as you're taking your 20, because it takes a little while to do that,
yeah.
Oh my god.
everything kind of just sits there for a while. You'll notice after about a minute, the heads will start moving and click back to where they were.
Oh, that's pretty obvious.
Okay.
Maybe we have to hold their heads away from each other.
Oh, we good? Yeah, maybe. Because they're currently facing each other, right?
Yeah, so let's try what we did last time. Make them opposites, and then try to hold them in place.
Okay.
I'd
worth
see if
a
that does
shot.
anything. We're just testing things, okay? And let's have
Just
them
gonna hold on to them for a while.
for the minute, right? You said after a minute.
Yeah, after a minute. Yeah.
So we'll wait another minute, see if we start feeling it trying to resist, and see what happens.
Okay. You turn them back around, and after a minute, who's holding on to it?
I ask Chester to help me hold on to one, and Yaalkol can hold on to the other.
Okay.
Okay, you asked Chester to help you.
Certainly.
Misty, I would ask Misty, but Misty doesn't want to participate in this.
Misty, don't fuck with demons.
So, after about a minute, indeed, there will be a feeling of it wanting to move back, but your holding it place will basically shut down whatever resistance is, and it will not move.
Jacob, try the door. See if it opens.
I'll run to the door and try to open it.
I'm not on that floor, so no.
Alright, the
I'm
door
watching people.
opens.
Oh,
Maybe
God.
it always opens. Who knows? Maybe this was it.
God, imagine if there was no.
We never
puzzle.
checked the door, so it could have been already open.
God,
Candace, can you tell us?
I really hope there was no puzzle there. That would
I'm
be
I'm
so
going
funny.
to tell you,
We were acting a fool.
no.
Okay.
You, in fact, did smart.
Let's go. Listen,
I
listen.
really-
You guys laughed at me, but
But I
figured-
really want to put a very complicated puzzle in my game, just have it do nothing now.
We laughed at you for Fredshit a statue.
That would
Well,
have
thinking
been
about it, I
hell
don't
of a
know.
solution.
Look,
Yeah, but no one offered any other
I
ideas.
really did like making out the statue for its
I just
monster.
wanted to see where it would go, honestly.
Well, instead, it didn't curse me immediately, so I figured I'd,
Mhm.
touch it more. Look, I wasn't sure if the legend was practically useless in terms of solving this puzzle.
This is
Yes
fun
and
story,
no.
though.
I'm going to tell you. Fun fact. You know what the legend talked about? The legend described basically a version of what the curse was.
Oh, drowning. Understood.
Yeah, so you would have started. I have a feeling it would have cast something that made you only able to breathe water.
I've lived long, perhaps.
Yeah.
Whoa, weird.
Yeah. well,
Perhaps the curse is called the
wild.
Breath of Dagon, which just
Weird.
sounds kind of awful. And perhaps water and lungs is part of this entire thing.
Dagon notoriously has bad breath.
Yeah.
True. It's true. It's very,
he eats
fishy,
a lot of red onions.
very fishy breath. You know.
He eats tuna fish salad all the time
He-
with raw
he-
red onions.
Have you
Briny
died down
breath.
there?
No, we solved it. Because I am a genius.
Door is
That
open.
remains to be seen.
Can we see anything on the other side of the door?
There is a room in there. Flanking plaster speckled with patches of mold crust the walls of this room. Faded frescoes portray a strange crystalline city rising out of the vast ocean beneath a gray sky. several places imposing iron hooks protrude from the wall, now rusted with age. To the southwest, a jumble of bones held together in an aged suit of black leather slumps against the wall, while in the middle of the room, a huge circular trapdoor sits in the floor. 3 lengths of chains have been hammered over the hatch, bound in place by iron spikes that have been hammered into the floor. A black handprint on the wall next to the skeleton, along with a few scribbles of text. The people that invaded served Nurglerbor.
Ah, okay.
Oh, God, I just realized that. You said the Norgerber thing. Oh, God. You know, that might be why I didn't want to answer any questions to you. Because you basically... But you might not have said that if you knew that, honestly. You remember it correctly.
I would have said Dagon, to be clear.
Yeah.
That would. I'll make a perception in the room and see if I notice anything funky.
Because me, the real person, mixing up these things has been a week between playing. My character has not had a week between.
Yeah.
A whopping 4 I roll.
You should stop rolling perception.
I keep doing it. It's funnier this way.
It's like me in Profession Sailing.
Yep.
So, on the wall is a scribble that says, "The shrouded queen yet lives below, bound by black fingers forbiddance and Iger's kiss. Seek not entrance for naught, but her rotting curse awaits ye. Let the slumbering darkness lie."
Okay. Cool. Didn't ask. But besides the fact that they're telling us not to go, what was the 3 things?
Chains over the trapdoor.
No, sorry. The last 3 were parts of that saying. It said something Iger's kiss.
The shrouded queen yet lives, bound by black fingers forbiddance and Iger's kiss.
Okay, black fingers forbiddance.
Remember, the black fingers were the elites of Norgerber?
Okay, cool.
So basically, they said, like, we're sealing this away using our forbiddance and Iger's kiss.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I was just making sure that wasn't like a hint to help us or anything. Cool.
Yeah.
That's just telling us that these clerics of Norberberg sealed them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's an evil god, but he's also like the god of secrets, so this is pretty reasonable.
Oh, is he really god of secrets?
Yeah, we hang out with halflings a lot.
Yeah, they're kind of we're acquaintances.
We have a working business relationship.
Yeah, because honestly, we sell them secrets.
It seems
they
like
give us
the corpse here was the one that scribbled it on the wall with a piece of charcoal that's kind of like stuck in the skeletal hand.
So he probably died before, like, while writing this. So that sucks for him. So,
I mean, the armor looks really nice for being very old.
I detect magic.
The armor is indeed magical, along with a ring on either finger.
You want to identify those real quick, Jacob?
Yeah, I mean, I have one for use of identify, right?
I think it's 3 times per day with the goggles.
Oh, is it? It is. It is.
And there's 3 items right there.
All right. The armor that the skeleton is wearing is +3 shadow-studded leather armor.
Well, that's awesome.
Not bad for someone.
And then it's got a ring of improved swimming on one finger, and a ring of the improved Dimbing. I have no idea what that is.
What? Excuse me?
Dimbing.
Bing.
What did you just say to me?
Sorry, what? Ring?
That's what it says here. It could be a typo, but it says Dimbing.
I'm assuming...
I think that has to be like dimming or something.
Yeah.
Ring of improved Dimbing.
Is it climbing, maybe?
Maybe it should be...
That would make more sense. Climbing.
Oh, they somehow in mistyping it here, they combined the C and the L, or maybe someone thought the C and the L were together when they typed it out from I guess a draft, so it became climbing to dimming.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, fair enough.
So because it's plus incompetency to swim, plus incompetency to climb.
Yeah.
I want to dimming.
Yeah, like
Dark
everything around you becomes dim light.
I
Yeah.
think that is an item.
Yeah,
probably.
+3 studded leather of shadows.
Yeah.
Sounds pretty cool.
Just can wear. I can't wear leather armor.
Who's taking the armor if you're taking it?
Well, let me see. What is my armor?
Well, should he roll an identify in case it's cursed?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that, huh?
Spoilers.
All right, let me do that real quick. Spellcraft check.
It's +10, I think, or 20. I don't remember. Identify.
It is +10 because I have it as 31 right now. Because I have so.
What kind of armor is it?
I rolled a 3. I rolled a 3.
Studded leather. It
Uh,
does
is
not
Elven
seem
kind
to be cursed.
competency?
It seems
Or is it
Elven
+1?
kind.
I'm just saying because
Double check.
after that wouldn't stack with his.
I think it's the same
later.
bonus for
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Let me see
Okay.
here. So,
So-
1, 5.
So Chester, is that better for you than your armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm wearing a +2 studded leather. Dark
Oh, this
leaf
is-
cloth.
What is that?
And that
for you?
one's, you said, dark leaf cloth is just special material.
Yeah.
It was actually, it was more when I was originally going to do spell casting. It would lower my, but it does increase my maximum dexterity by 2.
What's your dex?
My dex is a 20.
So
It increases my maximum dex for the armored. Plus,
yeah.
I don't know what
So-
studded leather has off the top of my
I think it's +4. It might be +5 though.
Yeah, I mean mine's already technically studded leather. It just has the dark leaf. It's just a dark leaf instead.
Oh, studded leather's +5, so that just straight up is a +1.
It would mean that like raising it any more wouldn't have an effect, though. Is what it would mean. Like
Yeah. I mean, I could just hold on to my old armor if I do go higher, but this would be technically a +1 bonus. It would be a +1 bonus to me. Then.
Even if you go +1, you'd be if you get +1.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'd have to go up another 4.
The armor would have to go up by 1, and your dex would have to go up by 2.
Yeah. So this would be better than what I have.
And it's shadowed, so you get +5 to stealth.
Hell yeah.
But something else seems like it's happening as you're changing into this.
well, if you're taking off the armor, you can make a heal check. If do you have heal? Whoever's taking the armor off.
Oh, I don't.
All right. Then
I can roll.
You probably don't if you're there helping. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you wouldn't notice.
I'm over by it. Sure, why not?
Okay.
Fuck it. I have the check. I rolled pretty good, actually.
Okay, I will tell you just a hint at something. You can identify from the bone structure that the person in question that is here was originally female.
Oh.
Might be Captain Lady?
The captain lady never returned from the tower.
Yeah. Well, this was her armor. That's a secret we can sell.
I mean, this is her corpse. It's like that's
No, we can sell why she never returned because she died.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
feel like
people love
that's
that.
No,
implied.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Are you?
Slightly. You know,
Hey.
it's
I
almost just a
mean,
secret.
Norbert, you're selling to Norgabur the secret that she was a member of Norgabur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also that.
You know, hey, you know,
The cool secret would be that the thing
Yeah,
they imprisoned is
I
still
know that.
alive.
I don't know. I don't know if they know.
I mean, they
Listen.
probably know because I mean,
probably
their
do know.
church.
You gotta
did it.
you gotta do some softball secrets, okay? See which ones work.
Just
shotgun
an
of
FYI, identify stacks in my gloves. Identifies enhancement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the spell itself is like an enhancement, so it's stacked with any other kind of bonus.
That's cool.
A competence bonus or something.
Okay. And there's climbing and swimming. I don't need either of those personally.
I wouldn't mind swimming. I have a pretty decent swim, and I don't want to drown in the sea. So, but I already have rings. I think.
What kind of bonus does it give?
Plus 10.
I think
Competency.
I think I already have that. The normal club.
Oh yeah, you have the gloves of climbing and swimming. I think they're plus 5.
I can check real fast.
But either way, I think having
plus
+5 to
five.
both is better than
I
plus
think-
10 to 1.
That yes, it was.
Okay. So, do we think once we open this room down here, she's gonna be under there?
Most definitely.
Okay. So then we definitely have to pre-buff that.
Definitely have to pre-buff that. Yeah.
We're not gonna. Listen, I'm a decent liar, but I don't know if I can lie to like some horrible evil entity that has been locked in prison, is in Hungary for centuries or whatever.
Technically 25 years.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, but I don't think I remember that detail. I'll be real.
I think. What is your goal? Is the sword? I think you're gonna have to make a deal with it if you want the sword.
We could just kill it.
If you think that's
If that's even a possibility.
if it's possible, gestures to the corpse on the ground. They sealed it. It's most likely well out of our ability to kill.
They sealed it, yes, but it could have been weakened over time. Or
I mean,
changed from
bro-
its original form.
Would you stake your life on that chance?
Probably not, no. We can make a deal, but, I mean...
And you've already made a deal with the cursed pirate already, anyway. So
Yeah, but I didn't know I was
what-
going to be, like, bound to
one?
that by a fucking table, okay?
What's one more deal, right?
I mean, like, I
We've all
personally
made them.
to live
But
by
listen, alright, I'm not okay with that deal. That's a later problem to solve.
you know, the thought of like having less things that can maybe.
That's a later me problem.
Look, we've all made deals we don't like.
Yeah, okay, but the difference is like, they said they wouldn't fuck with our shit. So,
Isn't-
like, it was a neutral deal, okay? This is a little different. I feel like I would feel bad if this thing goes out and starts, like, I don't know, doing whatever fucking Dagon shit.
Just hashtag Dagon shit, you know?
I
It's
mean,
fine.
I probably wouldn't care that much.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
you
of
don't-
people that do Dagon shit already.
You don't exactly have a moral compass.
I don't like things that potentially inhibit, you know, my ability not to live my life, okay?
Mhm.
I don't also like causing unnecessary harm.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like at the very least we can give it the old college try. To try
Can
to
you teleport us out of here, Jacob?
again, yeah. I always have teleport prepared. So I mean, you can always. Now that I know this area here, I don't know if there's anything keeping me from coming back into this area, but I can always bring us back.
Jacob, I'll give you a thing here because you did hear the conversation. Roll me a knowledge arcana check. Let's just do something.
Knowledge Arcana check. What? Bam. A 2?
Right.
Oh my god.
26
Yikes.
is at least enough to give this. I was putting the DC around 25 for just some basic information. There's some things that'll be left out, but you aren't going to be sure you could teleport out of wherever this thing is.
Oh, gross. Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
Because
forbidden,
whatever
right?
it is has been sealed there. Just a big old metal thing with some chains over it that doesn't seem to be any more magical than anything else here would not seal something away on its own.
That it could teleport out, yeah.
Yeah, that it could just teleport away.
Well, the question is that the trap door, is that magical?
No.
Because I was gonna say if it was, maybe you know
But-
that also is part of what might stop teleportation. But if it's open,
Yeah, but it might be a seal of some sort. So, like, once we open it, the seal's broken.
Yeah.
It could be related to something magical without being
Yeah.
magical. That is true.
yeah.
Right? It could be, like, runes and carved or whatever.
Well, I will tell you that you would notice. There are
Yeah.
no obvious runes.
Well, like, on the underside. Like, on the side we can't see, there might be runes there.
There
We'd have
is
no
a
idea.
chance because of the material that, yes, Jacob can't pierce it with his detect magic because it is a big old metal door. So,
Yeah, you can only
There-
pierce an inch of metal.
So,
So.
it is a big old metal seal, so there is a possibility that Jacob...
Is it an
can't-
adamantine trapdoor?
No, it's not.
Damn.
It's iron.
I had to ask. Sorry, it was just.
I mean,
You
it's
can
became
put a
wrong.
door.
never
You can
die.
put it. If you have a door,
I can put a
to
window.
open oh yeah, you can put a window in the door.
Or on the floor.
Could do that.
Or
That sounds
someone's
like a
body.
really bad idea.
Well, shouldn't do that one.
I could
Put
drop a war dog down there.
That's just a waste of a dog.
Well,
Poor
we
war
could feed
dog.
it.
If
You know,
that
it's
how
really weird that a living creature is inside the cloak. You know, but never mind. I don't want to think about that.
So who's going down first?
Well, the question is, what's the plan? Do we want to negotiate?
Well, did we open the chains and everything?
No, we haven't touched
I was
it
gonna say.
We're touching that when we know what we're doing. AK, we're gonna discuss it now and then we'll do it next week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
mean,
think
we could
should
try-
fight this thing.
I think we have to try talking to it.
Well, there's
Most likely
Well,
we can't beat it up.
problem is, do we pre-buff and talk to it?
I would say that's safer. Because it
Dude.
could just like screw us over and
It's like a horribly evil creature.
I mean, I can see that as soon as we
Like,
pre-buff and walk in there, I can probably tell that we're pre-buffed.
Yeah, but that's pretty fair, I imagine, right?
yeah, I don't
Like-
think it's going to hold that against us any more than
You
it
should always be prepared for violence.
Mm-hmm.
We live in the Shackles.
We're dealing with a horrible evil creature that already says it's hungry.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
fine.
what we pre-buff, and we go down there, and we try to negotiate for the sword. And if things go horribly, we run.
Yes.
All right. So we'll just say you're pre-buffing. You can figure out what you're doing, because that'll be really important next time, of course, whether or not you use it or not. Whether or not it comes to combat. It will take you a few minutes to remove the chains which are spiked down over the trapdoor. Before the trapdoor itself can be opened up.
So just as a note, we probably remove the chains first, and then we buff, and then we go.
Yeah. It probably would have been very difficult to open with the chains intact. It's very
yeah.
obvious that,
Makes sense.
whatever was very well sealed by in there. There is a 5-foot wide, 50-foot deep shaft in front of you that leads down. And I can do that over here. That leads down into a chamber down here. The good old B7.
Where's B7?
So you'll have to figure out a way to get down a 50-foot shaft.
Oh god.
Rope of climbing.
How
I
far
got
does that
back to
go?
levitation. So
I
I'm
mean,
good.
50
I also
feet.
Huh.
yeah. Hey, any chance I could borrow that ring for a while?
You can't fail the rope of climbing check.
Oh, you can't. Okay.
I will describe this room, and I will show you what you see in here, and then we will pause it for this week for you to have a conversation with it.
Where the hell?
Do you have a
is
DC? Wait, it's a DC 5 climb check, to be clear.
You will be in this nice chamber down here.
Oh.
Which,
It's a
if you,
sauna.
Lit up.
which if you look on the map over here, it's down this nice 50-foot shaft right here.
I guess.
Why you talk about shaft?
So I guess just so it's for posterity's sake.
Mhm.
It's the shaft is 50 feet, and then there's another couple of feet below, right?
It would be probably about 20 feet below there to the floor.
Yeah. So we
Tie additional
we-
rope to the rope of climbing.
we tie knotted rope
Yeah.
to the ends.
Okay. So, decorative stone rafters partition the ceiling in this large circular chamber. A frieze between the vaulted ceiling and the lower portion of the chamber depicts a chain of intertwining sea creatures and human bones. In the chamber beneath this frieze, a large altar overlooks a fetid, brackish pool of stagnant water. At the bottom of the pool appears to be a black-bladed short sword that is impaled in the stone. And I will show you what is down here very nicely. Let's take a look at how beautiful the Shroud Queen has become. Oh, she's so pretty. Look at her.
Dude, why? What's that? Everyone talks about me making nightmares, but like,
demons.
that's
So it makes
nightmares.
sense.
Knowledge planes, anyone. I will give you
that's-
that at least.
That's an aberration.
Ooh, luckily your boy finally has knowledge planes.
Nice.
Well,
Man, I thought I had better rolls.
that's a 6. Huh. That's enough to understand what she is now. She has been transformed into a clip-off.
Of
No.
course.
Check.
Well, we just took our
She
care
was
of one
probably
football.
summoning them and using them in some kind of abyssal ritual. Turns out when things go wrong with your stuff, maybe you become one.
I'm gonna start crafting my buff list for next week.
Uh-huh.
That's it. Immunity to acid.
Yeah, well, that's definitely one of them.
Clip-offs are very different from each other. I will tell you that. They are incredibly weird and alien, and they are very strange creatures. The only thing strange are actual, like, outer stuff, which does exist in Pathfinder. That gets really weird.
How do I
Yeah.
spell clip off? I don't know what these are.
It starts with a Q. Q-L-I... I put this in chat here. Q-I-L-Q-L-I-P-P-O-T-H. You would not know what kind she is with that check.
On,
But you would...
off,
But with
off.
previously meeting one of these type of creatures in the other room, you can identify her as one.
Dude, oh hell,
Pretty
these things are older than hell.
Yeah, they are older than hell.
Yeah, they're the original inhabitants.
Of the Abyss, yes. They are
Oh,
probably
yeah.
the original outer evil creatures, probably. The primal chaos.
Well, that's disgusting.
Yeah. Like, demons, which technically replace them as control the Abyss, are refined versions of that. And, like, as horrible and evil and terrible as demons are, they are a candle to clip-offs, because demons have something called control that clip-offs tend to have trouble with because they are more
True.
primeval. They also tend to be dumber, I guess is the thing. Like, you know, the idea that they're more driven on instinct and stuff. When a person's transformed into one, what does that do to their mind? Probably not great things, but she
Breaks it.
has a level of sanity still.
Alright. God.
But certainly they did seal her away here.
Would you like to kiss that now?
No, dude, what? No.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
No.
no.
Awful, honestly.
Well, he was going to kiss a statue, so you know.
Statue's one thing.
Yeah, this is don't. Ugh, God.
That's just some moist dude.
Gross.
Gross.
Anyway, Her Majesty awaits you next week. We'll leave it off there.
Oh, I'm
But I
definitely
mean,
preparing for
you
that
may or
chance.
may not have seen a mysterious short sword stabbed into the ground at the bottom of a pool of water. Seems like it may or may not be what you're looking for.
Well, I would assume it's what we're looking for.
Nah,
Look up
probably not.
Would banishment work for this? Like, what's up here? Can I banish this thing to the
God
abyss?
only knows.
Possibly.
Possibly,
idea.
but also it is from this realm, technically, at the same time.
It's transformed into an outsider almost.
If it's
certainly.
transformed
Yeah.
into a clip-off especially, it means it's been, like, merged. It would be native to both, I would say. So it could be banished because of its nature now. Honestly, it's sort of like... It shortcutted the, you know, souls that become demons or devils because, you know, they arranged for things like that. There are shortcuts to that, especially that people make the right deals or stuff like that, or things like that. It technically transforms you to a member of that outer plane. So whatever happened that transformed this nice lady into a horrible monstrosity...
I don't think she was a nice lady to begin with.
Oh no, but you know, I gotta be honest, no one in the combat between them, the clerics of Norgrimmar weren't great either. They were all kind of terrible. You know? A bunch of terrible people went to battle. The result was this lady got sealed in this form. You know, Usual.
Yeah, that old chestnut.
Uh-huh. Anyway, I'll go back to this one over here because it's more reasonable thing, and we can get away from the map for now because we don't need it at the moment. I guess I should move this Yaalkol down here because he was climbing down a shaft too. Hey, shaft.
Okay, so just for like to show you guys how well banishment would work here, part of it says that like if I present an item that this thing hates, aka the short sword, it gives me bonuses versus the DC to banish this.
So if you go dive into the pool, pull out the short sword, and then basically use it as an item, you could try to banish it away.
At least more effectively, yeah.
I believe in you.
It's a +4 at that point, you know, because it's a rare item.
Is not a bad. It would be indeed like probably classify for some of those extra
It's
bonuses.
the plan.
Yeah.
If I use my
What kind of save is it? And what DC is it? Just
it
curious.
is a will,
Okay.
and then it would be. I think it would just be my spell DC. I would imagine. Enables your forms. Here, let me link it. If that's okay.
It would probably be your DC, which would be int
6
modifier plus spell level, and then have the bonus of if theoretically the bonus of the presented item.
Yeah. So for 6 levels, 22 base, so I can make it a 28 maybe. I don't know. I'm scared.
The banishment goes up to +6, you said, or +4?
+4, but then I can use my exploit to give it a 2 before I even cast it.
Honestly, it might work.
And it can give me a bonus per each item that it hates. So I don't know if it's more than one, but I think it'd be
check
neat.
You have a
something.
picture of her ex-boyfriend.
Cast law.
No, but it probably hates the clerics of the god that entrapped her there, right? Which we have at armor.
I'm wearing the armor, yeah.
A percent Chester.
Well, you can present the skeleton of it.
Oh, I'm just checking something here.
Take the skull with you.
Just give a 10-minute monologue on its skull. Poor York.
Last I knew him well.
If this thing is trapped, banishment might be an option to present to it. Now, banishment would send it to, like, the abyss, but it might prefer that, honestly.
But it would be free.
Yeah. Because most kind of seals don't stop banishment, as far as I can see.
I don't know
Well,
about
actually,
the buffs.
It does, if it's dimensionally bound. I'd imagine. Well, maybe not. I guess because dimensional anchor stops like
It's not bound
travel
by
to
dimensional
gates
anchor.
and portals.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know.
I know the
she
spell
actually
that's in
might
place
agree
here.
to that.
Yeah.
It could be a good terms.
Would this count as this type of spell? Let me check here.
And
It's
she
an
might be like, yeah,
abjuration.
totally. I'll take banishment for the sword.
I mean, I don't know much about Cliphouse, but I don't see many roaming
it.
our plane.
Banishment's an
make-
abjuration spell, so I think that's why it gets around it, because a lot of things that block it block conjuration, teleportation type spells.
I can't align my weapons to be lawful.
What's lame, dude? We hate that.
Anyway, we'll talk about this next time. You could maybe present the case of and it
Yeah.
That'd be good.
banishment or something. Anyway, Harry, do you have anything to shout out today or anything like that?
I will say Erik said, Erik said, thanks for playing. I'm glad he's glad no one died. And glad no one threw up on him. Watch Tantas. And I'm gonna repeat the same thing. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah. Momo, anything to shout out?
Hi, you can watch me on Discussing Tabletop.
Sounds always good. Sal.
Come watch her next week where we maybe make a deal.
Maybe make a deal. And
Big
then-
maybe.
Maybe. And, Joe.
I vomited.
Did vomit. a whole bunch. And it was
Unfortunate.
kind of terrible, but also, I've got to be honest, you made it more hilarious than it needed to be.
Well, it's the only thing I could do, so I might as well have fun with my
into the
vomiting.
wind, on a Jacub, it was good times. Anyway, everybody got a little bit of vomit.
Well, no, I did vomit on 2 people.
Yes.
True.
And Dracovin. You can find me here most days. Tomorrow, if you want to learn a few things, I am going to be doing a primer in talking about some tabletop. I am going to discuss the history of the Shadowrun world. That's a thing to tackle. So if you're interested in that and why it's one of the systems and worlds I like a lot, this is about 50% of the reason I like it a lot. I'll be talking about the alternate world history up until the 6th edition history. Again, I've talked about this. I don't like 6th edition, but the history of it is fine, you know, beyond not liking using the system. Then I will probably do some more Celeste on Friday. I've finished the main game, but I can go back and grab some things and maybe do some B-sides, which will take goddamn forever, and we'll see about doing those on stream. And then discuss a tabletop on Saturday, and that's the schedule for the rest of the week for now. So I hope you enjoy all that. That's bye for now, and next week, join us, same time, same place, where there's this nice clip-off lady they'll have a discussion with, and maybe make a deal with banishing her. Not sure if she'll take the deal, maybe. They might have to make a diplomacy check. Be like, hey, it's better than being here. Anyway, and a bunch of spells were put into chat.
Yeah, sorry, I figured I'd prepare it now while my brain's ready.
Anyway, alright, bye for now, everybody. Farewell.
Bye.